All right, so we just made it home from Aldi's. As you can tell, we have stocked up. Haven't been able to do this in quite some time with inflation and just a lot going on in our lives, and I'm sure you guys can understand as well. There's a time to stock up and there's a time to put a halt to it. So here we are, got lots of canned goods. I'm really excited to get my shelves stocked up again. Of course, this is not gonna last us forever. But here's a little before. Now we do not have a pantry in our kitchen. We just have cabinets. So we have made do with our space. And so I am going to organize this and get it more functional again and a little more stocked up. Okay, and here is our extra freezer and refrigerator, I guess I should call it. We have a refrigerator and freezer obviously upstairs. So this is what's in here now. I'm giving you a little before. And then here's the other part. And then today I stocked up on water at Target. So this is 15 cases of water. Here are 2 deep freezers. So we're gonna go ahead and put stuff in there as well. Okay, and then right here is where we keep a lot of our linen and extra supplies, cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, hand soap, a lot of diapers and wipes, toilet paper, paper towel. So I'm gonna also show you guys what's in each bag from Aldi, and then what I normally do is I put a lot in our new refrigerator. It's really, really great on keeping things fresh for a while. So that's why I went ahead and I stocked up a lot more on our, like, pretty much fruits and vegetables that I probably wouldn't stock up as much, but because that refrigerator is amazing, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I split things up to our refrigerator upstairs, refrigerator downstairs, freezer downstairs, and so on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what is in each bag and how I'm gonna separate it from all of our refrigerators and freezers and how we make that work. Okay, so I went ahead and I picked up 4 bags of this mango chunk. Our kids love it. So I'm gonna just kind of organize it here on my floor downstairs and then decide what I'm gonna put upstairs in our refrigerator and what I'm gonna leave down here. This is a Southwest chopped salad kit. Love this, it's very convenient. I already bought 1 bag of lemons. Here's another bag of lemons. 3 of these zucchini. We love this in our breakfast and our eggs with, you know, cooking out. We'll dice that up with like sweet potatoes and onions. I got a couple heads of lettuce, so you'll see this on repeat in some of the bags. A couple bags of carrots. My kids love carrots. Two bags of grapes. I do have some grapes on hand, so I don't want to overdo it, but we will be making a ton of chicken salad. 2 bags of Gale apples. Okay, so I got 1 bag of asparagus. I'm going to put that on the grill. And it looks like I did get another bag. You know, as I'm shopping, sometimes you forget what you get. 2 things of tomatoes. Here's another head of lettuce. And then I think I got about, I don't know, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cucumbers, 2 bags of green pepper, and 6 of the colored peppers. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now that I've spread out kind of a lot of my veggies, I still have a ton more, but to make this process work, I'm going to take 1 of everything other than the cucumbers, because I like a couple more upstairs of that. So I'm gonna do 3 cucumbers. This will go upstairs to our kitchen. 1 bag of mango, 1 zucchini. I'm gonna do 1 pepper, 1 green pepper, 1 head of lettuce, 1 chopped salad kit, and 1 bag of carrots. We already have apples, grapes, and strawberries and bananas upstairs, so the rest of this is going to go in our refrigerator downstairs. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put away the chicken and the beef that I got. And I'm gonna put all of this down in our refrigerator and our freezer. So this is the before. Okay, not much going on. Okay, so in this bag here, I got some jumbo flakes. I'm gonna be making my son the breakfast casserole that I make. All it is 2 of these, about 14 to 16 eggs, and then I'm gonna ground up some sausage and then sprinkle some cheese, and you pop that in the oven after you dice these, of course, and it's so good. All of our kids love it. All right, now that everything's out of the bag, this is what we have going on. So I have 2 bags of taco style cheese. This is for tacos, cooking with eggs in the morning. And then I got a mild cheddar. I'm gonna use that probably mainly on the casseroles for breakfast. Then this looked delicious. I had to try that. Peaches and cream, ice cream. There's a couple more bags of our mangoes. This one is just smoked ham, and then I also got 2 honey ham. I love this meat. It's really good. And then I would like to do exactly what the picture shows, some kebabs. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a go. I got 6 things of Kobe Jack cheese, 2 of these cream cheese, just in case, you know, my kids don't want to make this stretch too far with all the bagels we bought. We have some of these kind of cream cheese. 1 thing of orange juice. Again, we already have one upstairs in our refrigerator. A couple things of salted butter. There's those biscuits. Here's the sausage I'm going to use for the breakfast casseroles. And yeah, I'm just going to ground this up and then sprinkle it on top and pop it in the oven. Now I'm going to take 1 of each pretty much of everything down here. Again, the same system like I did with the first bag, and this will go upstairs to our refrigerator. Okay, I bought 2 of these Supreme extra large pizzas at Aldi's. I'm gonna put these in my freezer in the garage, save these for a rainy day when mama that is pregnant with baby number 8 needs something easy. Okay, and then I did get this 8-pound bag of boneless, skinless chicken breast. I'm gonna put this in my freezer in my garage as well. Okay, and then I picked up 1 of these 4-quart gallon ice creams just for fun. 4th of July is coming. We're gonna put this in the deep freezer, out of sight, out of mind, and we'll have something special for the 4th. And then I bought 2 of these old-fashioned oats. We're gonna just refill this in our glass jar in our kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't normally buy watermelon anymore at Aldi's, but I wanted to just give it a go and see and hope and pray that this one will taste good, unlike the others. Lately, I've been buying our watermelon at Gordon's when I go there. I got this big pound, what is this, how many pounds? 10-pound bag of potatoes. We make a lot of French fries out of this. I dice them with zucchini and I put them on the grill. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, well looky here, we have a ladybug on our on our onions. So we're gonna send this ladybug back outside, but I'm gonna put these upstairs with the watermelon and the potatoes. Okay, so here's a little overview of the canned goods that I got today at Aldi's. I'm gonna start over here. Here's a case of large olives, a case of traditional refried beans, case of black beans. We use that in tacos and chili and sometimes just with rice. Make our own like burrito bowl. These I'm gonna be using for our spaghetti. So I already bought 2 others I have on hand. So this is basically for 1 meal. I bought these whole box of peaches. I bought these whole box of peaches, a whole box of mandarin oranges, and then a whole box of the cocktail fruit. Then over here, I ended up getting 2 cases of this chicken breast in a can because with 1 meal, I mean, our family's using 3 of these. So, I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 meals because I got 2 boxes of them. And I'm gonna just mix that with some mayo and dice up some grapes, maybe a little bit of cilantro or, you know, green onion or something like that, a little seasoning. But our kids love it, and sometimes we just eat it with a salad, and that's our lunch, or a snack even sometimes. And then over here I got 3 cans of pineapple chunks. because it just sounded really good. I guess I was getting pregnancy cravings or something, but I'm assuming that's probably gonna give me heartburn, right? Okay, and I got a case of the sweet corn and a case of sweet peas because I'd like to make some sweet peas with chicken breast from the can, with some of this elbow noodles I bought today. You'll be seeing with a little bit of onion and mayo, so a little bit of like a summer dish for lunch one of these days. Okay, now down here I went ahead and picked up 4 of these jars of tomato and basil. That will be for our spaghetti. And then over here, our kids loved lately chicken breast, all diced up with some Alfredo sauce, and I also went ahead and got fettuccine noodles this time. So now the difference is this is creamy Alfredo right here sauce, but then down here I noticed they had this roasted garlic. Now the last time we only bought the creamy Alfredo, and I did add a little bit of garlic, but I noticed it was missing more garlic. So I thought if I added 1 can with these 2 cans, because it doesn't give you as much as they do with the tomato. And then again, I do add tomatoes in with this, so it kind of, you know, makes the sauce stretch. These are smaller, and so I don't want the noodles to feel so dry. But I'm excited to try the garlic, roasted garlic Alfredo sauce with the other 2 jars with the fettuccine noodles I bought. Then over here, we love our avocado oil. We use this with a lot of things, but mainly we like to make our own homemade French fries in our air fryer. So we'll sprinkle some of that on or drizzle and give it a good shake. Then over here, our kids and husband and I, we all love this cheese sauce. We eat it with our tacos and chips. So I went ahead and picked up 4 jars of that and 2 of these chunky salsas. 1, these hamburger dill pickles. The reason I got some pickles this time is because, again, with the 4th coming around, we're gonna probably make some cheeseburgers or something on the grill where we're gonna want some kind of pickle. I do have some upstairs, but we are running low because we have a lot of pickle fans in this house. Okay, and so here are those fettuccine noodles I was talking about for the Alfredo sauce. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I missed it the last time. I've been using spaghetti noodles, but we are gonna definitely use this, and I'm hoping I can cook them properly, so we'll look that up. Here are those elbow noodles that we're gonna be making with those sweet peas and chicken breast in a can. Sometimes I don't like using plastic containers, and these come in handy just to put some extra food in, or again, if I overcook for, you know, our freezer meals, this comes in handy just to have. Okay, today at Target, I did not film what I bought there, but I did get a big pack of toothbrushes. The soft kind, my husband and I like the medium, so I went ahead and picked these up for him and I. 2 boxes of tissue, 1 of this OxiClean laundry soap for backup, and then just face wipes to have on hand for the kids or I. I'm gonna put those in my van, and then disinfect, again, is gonna go in my van. And here is the aftermath of my freezer and my refrigerator. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through. I have my kind daughter holding the doors open so they don't close on me. And over here we have 7 packages of ground beef. We have a big case that I got at Gordman's of 40 count beef franks. A lot of grilling out happening. Again, you guys, this is just downstairs. We have another refrigerator upstairs, and this is just our overflow. Right here we have brats, or brats, however you want to pronounce them. Bunch of chicken breast. Then off on the door we have our mangoes. And then again, this is from Gordon's. We love their bacon from there. A thing of sausage for my breakfast casserole, some extra butter. So that completes the top. Then off on the side here, we have some butter. This is from Gordon's. It's just a big block, but you guys, I love baking with this, especially when I make cookies. I don't know if it's the butter that makes them amazing or the whole thing, but I love that block of butter. Then a couple things of cream cheese. These will be either for the bagels, or I've been trying to do from Hillbilly Kitchen, her cream cheese, strawberry cream cheese in a cup. So our kids loved that when I made that the last time. Extra thing of salsa, ready to go, nice and chilled. Some string cheese, Mama's Pepsi if we go outside. And then over here, 4 gallons of milk, extra head of lettuce, extra bag of lemons. We love our lemon water. I'm trying to get better at my water again with being so far pregnant. Then over here we have our sliced cheese for sandwiches or for our homemade Lunchables. In the back you have orange juice, more whipped cream cheese for the bagels. And then again, you guys, I'm going to be doing the kebabs with this, the beef smoked sausage, more lunch meat, and then in the back over there, more of those rolls for my breakfast casserole. And I always like to keep the chicken and the beef ahead of time, ready to go in the refrigerator. We always have some up above, but it's nice to have some defrost. 3 bags of grapes, blueberries. These eggs are from Gordon's. I always get a huge box. We already have a couple upstairs in our refrigerator. Some taco style cheese, shredded cheese. Down below, a lot of salad stuff, cucumbers, asparagus, all of our peppers. Then in the drawer here, I love it. It's this refrigerator has been such a blessing. Keeps everything so nice and fresh. Apples, 3 bags. Then in here we have a ton of zucchini, some tomatoes, and a ton of carrots because a lot of my kids like those. And that completes my organization for this refrigerator. Okay, here is the moment y'all have been waiting for. This is the result of a lot of hard work and dedication and organization. And we also had some food in here that was expired, so we went ahead and went through that. I'm very pleased with, again, how this turned out. It's just very well organized. Put a lot of thought into this. I had to finish it tonight once the kids went to bed because having 7 children and trying to get a lot of tasks done, you have to do not all at once. So I'm gonna start at the bottom here. Over here are Gatorade. We have some Capri Sun. Yes, I'm still drinking pop. And we have canned chicken breast here. And then over here are our canned vegetables. So we have corn, sweet peas, big can of green beans, and in the back over there, a big can of diced carrots. Then up above here, this is my basket that I keep like brown sugar, baking goods. And I have graham cracker crust pie in there and marshmallows for when we do the 4th of July, and we have s'mores. Then over here, this is mixed canned of fruit. Give you guys a little bit closer of a view. That is the mixed canned of fruit, and this is peaches, mandarin oranges, and pineapple. Then over here, we bought these at Gordon's. I love that place. When you can't make it to Costco or Sam's Club, they sell in bulk as well, but it's a lot smaller of a store. So I love not having to walk so far. So this is mayonnaise, and in the back is Hidden Valley Ranch. 6 things of applesauce. Our pickles, spices, avocado oil. We have some sauces in here. I also keep like ketchup and things like that in here as well. I don't have any at the moment. It's all upstairs. We've been going through that like crazy with grilling out. This is mustard, peanut butter and jellies. I don't know why my kids have been on this big kick, but they have been. A tray of black beans. And then again, this is from Gordon's. I can use this in one setting for like tacos. This is Spanish rice in a can, chunky salsa, nacho salsa. Then over here, again, this is from Gordon's, refried beans. But I also got a case of that today, as you've seen in the beginning of the video, of refried beans. Our olives. Then these are what I like to use in our chili. So we have different types of beans, and then again, I would use my black beans to go along with that. Over here is a lot of like pasta dishes. So you have your Alfredo sauce, your spaghetti sauce, all diced tomatoes, Now, when I bought these for the first time, never had them before, seen someone on YouTube using them, and I was like, oh, I've seen them at Costco. So they are spicy, you know, hint the green chilies that are in there, but I didn't take heed to that. So I love it. Not all my kids do. So I make it in certain things, like a dip. I'll mix that with this. Great little chip dip. So over here are all my diced tomatoes that I would use in my spaghetti sauce or my chili. And then again, this would be, you know, certain items that I would use it in. All my noodles. Up above, Babyland shelf. So we have formula, baby pouches, applesauce pouches, baby puffs, baby yogurt, baby food in the back, that's banana. Then over here, I kind of had to hide it a little bit because my kids would totally get into it. So this is your vanilla wafers and your graham crackers. So I don't want my kids eating this every day. I know it's filled with sugar. I'm well aware of that. I don't mind if they have it every now and then, but out of sight, out of mind. So this kind of camouflages it. Then over here is just a little odds and ends of things that we don't normally eat, but we have. So I have crackers, and I laid them this way because some of my kids, again, if they see the picture, they will want it for a snack all day. And that's just not a meal. You know, I want them to eat healthy things. I don't mind them having this every now and then, but this is like if we're on a run and we want to go to the park and we have errands, I'll grab a box of these, you know, a thing of meat, cheese. We'll have like a little picnic. 2 things of these honey wheat pretzels. My kids love those. I do as well. Up above here are bags of chips and dill pickle popcorn. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Well, maybe some do, but be nice in the comments. So anyways, this is all chips up there. Again, it's hidden, out of sight, out of mind. We have it, but we don't have to have it. I would prefer them to have, you know, fruits and vegetables first. Up here is my 4th of July basket. Let me show you real quick. It has all my 4th of July stuff, so I can bring it out. My tablecloth, all my plates, my napkins, my cups, a couple fun things for the kids that light up. But that way I know where it's at, and all I have to do is tell someone to come and grab it. Over here we have some hot chocolate, which is not expired, so we will use that, but we have plenty of time, so we're not in any hurry. Now, I do not buy cereal, but every now and then I like to have it on hand just in case, for whatever reasonings. There's could be many reasonings. You have a picky eater and it's just not working out, and you can do a little Frosted Flakes with a banana. Over here we have some bagels and bread. We will use that. Don't worry, it won't get molded. We will use that very quickly. Then over here we have oatmeal. My husband and I, our coffee pods, green tea. Then in this little basket, I like to keep these chips separate. These are for nacho night, Nacho Friday. Doesn't always happen on a Friday, but we have them right there. So that completes my pantry makeover and haul. So hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my fridge. Okay, so I'm gonna show you our upstairs refrigerator. So from top, we have another big thing of ranch. See, we're almost out, so I'm ready for the next round. Mayo back there, whipped cream for whatever. We have a coffee creamer, heavy whipping cream. I use that again for the Hillbilly Kitchen recipe, orange juice, milk, eggs. Oh, this one's broken. Sometimes that happens when you get a big box, but that's okay. We'll toss that one out. 2 things of breakfast rolls, the sausage, bacon, strawberries. So this is our fruit shelf. Then we have the lunch meat, cheese, one of those, and some shredded cheese. And then again from Gordon's, we buy this big bag of lettuce. I also buy heads of lettuce as well for mainly sandwiches, but our kids love salads. 2 side dishes, Southwest styled mustard potato salad, coleslaw. In this drawer is where we keep all of our veggies. So we have carrots, one of those salad mixes, zucchini, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, and then all of our condiments on the side, a normal refrigerator, and then over here in our freezer, I have all of our stuff again. So we have, these are the sausage patties. We like to use those when we make bagels with an egg, and we make one of those on it. This is the meatballs that I get from Gordon's. These meatballs are delicious. I even like them better than Costco's. So if you have a Gordon's, give it a go. These were on sale at Gordon's for $17.99. So I picked up 2 packs, so we have them ready to go for grilling out. This is just like a bunch of easy fish items. Big bag of chicken breast, chicken nuggets, mangoes, and already ready to go for the blender, some bananas, and then of course some ice cream. So I wasn't kidding y'all when I said I bought a whole box of bananas this time. So our kids have already eaten a ton. Again, we put some in the freezer just to have on hand for when we make our smoothies. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm about to have some of that peaches and cream ice cream. Well deserved, I will have to say. Thank you. Look at that. Super excited. I love peaches. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I forget the name of the pop, but there's like a peach pop. Very cheap brand, but my grandma used to always have it at her home. And so when I seen this ice cream, it kind of just reminded me of my grandma Ruby. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If not, that's okay too. No big deal. But I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. I hope to be having soon of my pregnancy update. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Hey guys, welcome back to My Full House. I'm so excited to show you what I've got today. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be making, and I've got some good meals ahead. We're gonna be making some yummy treats. You guys, this is such a blessing, I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm showing you what I've bought, just thanking the Lord that I was able to purchase the things that I was able to this time. With the inflation, prices going up, it has affected our family, a family of 9, 7 children. It hasn't been easy, so here we go.
2,000 years later.
Hair up, check. Had to take my sweater off, check. It's really warm today and I'm burning up. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all this awesome stuff that I got today at Aldi's. Okay, when I tell you I went to Aldi's, I left with 4 carts. If you saw my short, you know. I'm not complaining though. I have been wanting to do a haul like this for quite some time. I had to put things on our floor. Don't worry, the floor is clean. So I'm gonna start right here. These are the biscuits from Aldi's, so it's like their brand, the Jumbo Flake. Now I think I have about 14 here. I'm gonna be using some for biscuits and gravy and then some for the breakfast casserole that I use for these. I met someone at Aldi's and she told me about these butternut squash. Honestly, I've never done anything with these before. I was like, what do you do with them? She goes, all I do is cut them up into like chunks and then I get the small potatoes and then she seasons them and I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna see how they taste. A bunch of sweet potatoes. These are the sweet onions, the yellow onions, and purple onions. 3 different onions, but love to cook with onions. These big potatoes. I'm gonna be making some potato soup, yum. And then these little red ones I'm gonna use when I cook. I'm gonna put corned beef with potatoes and carrots. And then that's what I'm gonna do with the butternut squash. I'm gonna use the red potatoes with them as well. We have 2 things of cinnamon bread, delicious. 2 things of this sourdough bread. Now, we loved it. My kids, I tested it out. I bought one actually from Costco, if you saw my last haul, and they loved it. So we're gonna do some garlic bread with this. 2 pumpkin spice bagel. 'Tis the season. It's not totally over with the pumpkin stuff. Again, here's the corned beef. I love this from Aldi's. I would have gotten 1 more. I got 3 of them, but they only had 3. That's okay. 1 lean 90% and 10% fat of ground beef. I'm gonna be using that for our Nacho Friday tonight. 2 things of sausage for the biscuits and gravy. 3 bags of this chicken Parmesan. So good. If you guys haven't had it before, it's really good. My kids love it. I got this cute little guy. Isn't that cute? It just hooks on to the truck. Let me show you. Look at that little truck. Super cute. I can't wait to put this somewhere in my house. Isn't that cute? Then over here for some lunch options. I do like this meat. My kids are picky when it comes to certain things. We're just gonna use this. This week we will be having, for the next few weeks, it's gonna be for lunch, Lunchables. This chicken breast, I think I have like 8 or 9 of them. I did only pick up 4 of these. 2 things of pepperonis for our pizzas. I got cheese pizzas, but some of the kids like it, so we just put it on their half. 3 things. Oh, you guys, if you haven't had this, you are missing out. This is so delicious. I picked this up one time when we were just going to the park as like a treat and a snack for us mom and dads. Some of the kids had it. Delicious. Over here, salami. And I think I have like 8 or 9 of those as well. 4 things of bacon. I'll be making some BLTs this week. Okay, you guys, when I say week, I'm meaning like 2 to 3 weeks. We're gonna be doing that meal. Got 6 of these Salisbury steaks. Our kids love this. And it's some garlic bread for it. Now, I know I'm gonna be using the sourdough over there for garlic bread, but this is one of those things where I don't want to have to put anything really together. It's ready for me. And then just a little case of these yogurts, some vanilla and peach. I don't normally buy these very often, but I know some of the kids wanted those. Over here we have 4 cans of cream and mushroom soup. This week, for the next few weeks, I'm gonna be making homemade style stroganoff. 4 cans of refried beans. That's for our Nacho Friday. 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I think I still have some, so I won't need it for certain recipes, but I'll need that. I'm gonna be making chili for the next few weeks. Hence all the beans. These 2 cans of beans are for our Nacho Friday, so we'll use 1 along with the refried beans. Some of the kids like, you know, their opinion, it matters, so we did that. 4 cans of each. So when I make a pot of chili, I like to do 2 of each, and then I put ground beef in it, potatoes, sweet potatoes. So good. 1 big thing of peanut butter. That is for puppy chow. I'm gonna be making puppy chow with the kids this week for one of their desserts. I have been out of distilled vinegar for quite some time, so I picked up 2 big bottles. I like to put that in when I wash towels. Yes and amen. I'm gonna try the spin mop. It was only $20, not a terrible deal. 1 case of Pepsi. Now, normally I buy this at Costco, but I really want to limit my pop. I noticed when I was out of pop this last week or 2, honestly, my stomach felt so much better, and I do like my Pepsi, but I want to limit on what I take. I picked up 2 of these baskets. I have an idea. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be using them for, but I Pretty much no. You'll see when I see. Love them though, and I think they were $10. Don't quote me. Super cute. And then inside this little cooler, hopefully soon we will be going on a vacation, I hope. That's gonna come in handy when I pack some snacks for the kids. Other than there's the other basket. They're really deep, which I really like. I think they mentioned it was like for laundry. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna use them for, but they're super cute and I love it. Okay, so over here I've got some condiments and certain things. So right down here is shelled walnuts, and then I got pecans. It's coming to that season of lots of cooking, sweet potato casserole. Husband and I like to snack on them as well. 2 things of old-fashioned oats, 2 things of olive oil. I haven't had this in a while, but I'm gonna try this on my sandwich. Maybe not, I don't know yet. 2 things of syrup, 2 things of Caesar dressing. We are making Caesar wraps this week, so I'm gonna be using some of that chicken, some of the dressing, and then some cheese in a tortilla wrap. Onion powder, 1 garlic powder, 1 of this lemon pepper. I had this last time on my chicken, loved it. Some nutmeg. Now with the nutmeg, if you guys are familiar with My Tribe of Many, she had a little video recently and gave a little recipe out of how to make your oatmeal fun. And I literally tried it the night that I watched it and it was so good. So all you do is take your oatmeal and cook it. And then you're gonna put a little nutmeg, a little cinnamon. I put brown sugar. I think she used a different type of sugar. And then you take your pumpkin pie in the can and you mix it all up, and you could put a little bit of whipped cream. I'm gonna show you the whipped cream I got to go with it, but I know my kids are excited about that. And then you can also do another way with like pumpkin pie. So go check out her video, it was really neat. A1 sauce, that was for some steak we're gonna be eating, my husband and I. Now I've never used balsamic vinegar, but we are gonna look up some recipes and try that out. I've heard yummy things about it. Avocado oil, I like to cook with that with my potatoes and things. Oh, I bought 2 things of nutmeg, so if my kids like it, we're gonna do that. Another thing of cinnamon. And then you guys, they got all their Christmas yummy things out. So I got green, red, and white icing to go along with these little cupcake filler things, and then sprinkles. So fun. 4 bags of semi-sweet chocolate chips, 2 things of apple juice. We don't drink that all the time. I like to have it on hand if someone's not feeling well. 2 things of the white grape and 2 things of the red grape. Yum, I love this stuff even when it's not holiday time. I normally put some coconut in my fruit salad. And then these are for the chicken Caesar wrap. Barbecue sauce, 2 things of ketchup, 2 things of pickles for our week of Lunchables, 2 things of chocolate syrup. We're gonna use that for some treats coming up. And every time my kids ask me for chocolate milk, I don't have it, so I bought 2 of them this time. We're gonna be doing some baking, and I thought these would be fun for the kids. It's like their personal little size, so cute at Aldi's. They can mix and grab things, so fun. Got a Lazy Susan for either my counter or on top of my table. So we're gonna be doing some baking, so I needed these cookie racks where they could cool off. I thought this was super cute. Little rack where your kids can put it, you know, if they're not feeling well, or even for myself if I'm having a late night snack sitting on the couch. Almond milk creamer, so I'm gonna try that. It's the peppermint mocha. 2 things of normal whipped cream. And then you guys, to go into that oatmeal that I'm gonna be making of the pumpkin pie basically in a bowl, I'm gonna put some of the pumpkin spice whipped cream on it for the kids. And I've never had this before. It's oat milk of the nutmeg. I've never had this before. This is the oat milk of oat nog. So it's like eggnog, but with oat milk. Half and half for my coffee. 1 thing of peppermint mocha. You guys, I don't know, it's just the holiday season. You've got the peppermint, you've got the pumpkin. 4 cheese pizzas and 2 supreme. My kids absolutely love this, and so do I. Ahead and I stocked up, but you guys, it's so good. You could eat it with fries, you could eat it with chicken. We put it in our Nacho Friday with our nachos. So I picked up 8 of those, and then 3 things of the chunky salsa. Got 2 things of vanilla wafers, 2 things of the peanut butter, 2 things of the oatmeal cream pies. Yes, they are missing. I bought 2 cases of these, but our kids 6 of them can have them. So there's 2 left out of 8. 2 things of these Oreos. We are gonna be making worm in the dirt. These are for when we have our grilled cheese and tomato soup this week, or weeks to come. 6 applesauces for whenever. 2 bags for Nacho Friday. 3 bags of pretzels. 1 bag of sunflowers. 2 things of these kind of pretzels my kids like. And then 2 of the stick pretzels. Over here, I picked up 4 bags of these ring pretzels. They have one downstairs right now. What we're gonna do with this is dip them in chocolate and then dip them in sprinkles. So stay tuned for that video coming. Hey guys, so I'm trying to get back into my salad kicks. Bought this spring mix salad, and what I'm gonna do is make some chicken breast, sprinkle some of that lemon seasoning on there, and put them in my salad. Cucumbers, 2 things of spinach leaves, 3 things of tomatoes, 4 things of peppers, 5 bags of carrots to go with my corned beef with potatoes that night that I'm gonna be making, 4 things of salad, 4 things of lettuce, 2 celeries, 2 of these green peppers. Now I normally use green pepper in my eggs, 2 things of avocados. Now I got organic this time only because they looked normal. The normal ones that are not organic did not look right. 1 thing of zucchini for my eggs, onion for my eggs. Okay, 2 things of corn, 4 things of raspberries. These were only $1.49, great deal. They will be gone very soon. 2 bags of the Gale apples, 2 bags of Honey Crisp. Honey Crisp has gone up again. They used to be $2.99. They're like almost $4. 2 things of cantaloupe. 1 bag of lemon. I would like to start squeezing some lemon again in my water. Very healthy for the gut. Things of oranges, 2 bags of grapes, and a bunch of bananas. Okay, this is everything from Costco. Okay, so over here I picked up this lasagna. It comes with 2. I really like it. It's a little spicy, so if you're gonna feed it to your kids, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but adults, you know, it's pretty good. Over here, I got 2 boxes of salmon for the coming weeks. We're gonna have rice, salmon, and some broccoli. 2 bags of sausage for breakfast, mainly with the breakfast casserole I'm gonna be making. Over here, we have not tried this before, so I'm not sure if you guys have, but they were on sale for like $7.99, I wanna say. So that's some good pasta for the coming weeks. 1 bag of mangoes, 1 bag of strawberries, 1 thing of olives for our Nacho Fridays and just to munch on. A box of diced tomatoes. We ran out of this Himalayan salt, so I picked up 1 of those. 1 bag of broccoli. Now it comes with 4 individual bags inside. 1 bag of, what is this? 1 bag of boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. 1 bag of chicken nuggets. 2 bags of these Kettle Himalayan salt chips, yum. 1 bag of these Harvest Snap peas. Then over here, this comes with 4 individual bacons, which I like. So I'll pop most of those into the freezer, but we're gonna have a lot of BLTs coming up to the coming weeks. Yes, easy meals. We have Awanas on Wednesday nights, so we'll be using this for Awanas with some veggies. 1 bag of pancake mix. Rice Krispie treats. We're gonna be doing a lot of upcoming movie nights as a family. So that's what that's for. And then I am gonna be also making puppy chow. My kids have never made puppy chow. So I got a box of Chex. Now I know, I believe it calls for the rice kind, but you know, you can use any. So we're gonna do that. Then over here I got 2 packages of 5 dozen each, so 10 dozen altogether. 1 bag of salt. 1 box of baby wipes. I'm gonna try this. I've never tried Kirkland brand diapers, believe it or not. I normally get them from Target, the Up and Up brand, so we're gonna give that a go. 1 thing of Downy softener, 1 thing of laundry soap, puppy pad. We use that for our bunny. Here I got 4 gallons of milk. That should last us just almost 2 weeks, so I might have to go back and get another one. I ran out of room in the cart. 1 thing of Mexican style shredded cheese. Now we use 1 of these within almost pretty much a week. It's surprising how much cheese we go through. Over here, big thing of crackers for our Lunchables for the weeks coming. 1 big thing of macaroni and cheese. 2 bags, so 4 loaves all together. Nevaeh's over there helping me, aren't you, Nevaeh? What are you doing over there, Nevaeh? Are you repeating everything I'm saying? I know. Okay, 1 big bag of veggie straws. We're going to be doing chili the coming weeks, so big thing of cornbread. Now, I normally get the brown box, I believe it is, or now it might be a different color. Anyways, the medium roast. They have this holiday one, so it is medium roast. I'm going to see how it tastes. I've never had the holiday blend, but you know what? It was cheaper, so we're going to try it. All right, that completes my Costco haul. Chips, and then of course they can have fruit. Another thing of M&Ms. Yes, voila. Pumpkin pie in a cup. Guys, welcome back to My Full House. So this is a fill-in haul for the end of this month. I went to 4 different places, the pet store, Target, Aldi's, and Costco. I also picked up some things for baking. Holidays are gonna be approaching. I'm gonna show you some things that I'm gonna be doing with my kids. Stay tuned. Again, grab a snack, grab something to drink, sit down, get a blanket. Let's get going. So I'm gonna start over here at my Aldi haul. I went ahead and I picked up 3 loaves of white bread, 1 loaf of wheat. I'm going to be making peanut butter and jellies for our lunch this week, but I'm also going to make French toast, 2 bags of Gala apples. These were, I think, $1.99. And then I went ahead and I picked up 1 thing of onion powder. I love using this in so many different things, mainly our scrambled egg. Picked up this lemon pepper seasoning. I'm gonna put this on some chicken this week with some rice on the side and some veggies. 3 cans of black beans. We mainly use this when I make our Nacho Friday, nacho cheese that my kids absolutely love. Mild jar of chunky salsa. It's my husband's birthday. Wish him a happy birthday in the comments below. He will be 35 years young. 2 boxes of classic yellow cake. We're gonna make him a cake and some frosting. What I did was this time, I picked up some extra little yummy treats for the kids. I'm gonna do hot chocolate. So this is what these marshmallows are for. 3 4-packs of vanilla yogurt. And with this, my friend, we are gonna be making pie in a cup, and I'm going to show you how to do that in just a little bit. And then here is some graham crackers for my bottom. That's what I'll be using. So I went ahead and picked up 2 of these applesauces. It's good to have certain things like this on hand. Like I mentioned in the last haul, I went ahead and I picked up quite a few of medicines at Costco last time, and you know what, you guys, I'm so glad I did because we ended up needing it. Then over here, these are our beautiful bunches of bananas. This won't even last us 2 weeks, you guys. So I'll be going back probably in about a week. We do a lot of smoothies. This is our little smoothie bar over here. If you remember in the last haul, I bought this beautiful Ninja. We love it, and we only have to make about 2. So it's definitely saved us from the other Ninja that we used to have that was like really small. And we have whey powder in here. That's vanilla, chocolate whey powder in that one. Chia seeds and flax seeds. This was so good. I'll be buying more next time I go. I didn't get any this time, which is fine. We can substitute this for just normal peanut butter. At Costco, I got 1 big thing of paper towel. We normally go through that about every 2 weeks. So if I was to shop for a month, I would obviously pick up 2, but have to hide it because I do notice that when we have more, you know, we don't use it wisely. Now here's another thing we like during the week. We also like our Nacho Fridays on Fridays, but our kids still like tacos as well, so we'll do that another time during the week. I would absolutely love to start making sourdough. I found from my Hillbilly Kitchen, she showed a really quick and easy recipe with sourdough, and I was just actually really amazed. So my goal is to try that at some point coming soon. I have one of these lasagnas in right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and make garlic bread out of that. Cheese, we use this in our Nacho Fridays, we use it in our eggs. The kids like to just even have a pinch for a snack. Lasagna, it comes with 2. Some of my kids like it, some don't. It does have a little bit of a kick to it. Picked up some powdered sugar. We would like to do some French toast, which I'm sure you could use this even on pancakes. It's a good thing to have in hand with the holidays coming around. These olives, you've got to try them. This is our favorite brand of olives. I've tried olives at Aldi's and it's just not the same. Another thing of M&Ms, yes, We sadly to say did go through one of these last 2 weeks, but I'm gonna do better monitoring this. I don't mind if my kids have some, but for some reason it just went way too quick. My goal is to not let that happen this time. I do like our movie night with popcorn and a little pinch of M&M. Like I mentioned, my little guy wasn't feeling good, and actually Mabel as well. So Elias and Mabel. So it made me need to pick up a box of crackers. So we'll keep these pretty much hidden. I kind of like to keep things like this on hand. Some goldfish. They went ahead and took one down already. That comes with 3 bags. Some bars. They like these. Not a terrible deal either. It's like I think $8 for 100 bars. Okay, bing, 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 bing. You guys, my kids are super excited for this. We've been talking about hot chocolate. I bought those marshmallows. We're gonna have hot chocolate this week. Multiple times. Yes, we are. All right, and my son Aiden, he loves these little Harvest Snaps. They're healthier, so hey, when your kid likes something that's healthy, why not? Big bag for our Nacho Friday. We still have a little bit left from the other 2 weeks, so we'll carry through. And a bag of veggie straws that they're already like, Mom, I want some. Some chips. I do like this brand. We switch it up every now and then with different things, so just helps, you know, with snacks. Over here, you guys, we did go through all 3 of these last time. That's a lot of eggs, but there's a lot of mouths to feed. Last night, it was like midnight, and I made some eggs and sausage, and yeah, so we use them sometimes for a late night snack as well. My husband, I had made him egg salad, and he's requested that again. 4 gallons of milk. This time I decided to get 1 package of sausage, but I wanted to change it up a bit and do some bacon in our eggs. So got some bacon crumbles, 1 bag of mangoes, 1 bag of rice that we use. We went through it so fast, so I know we're gonna go through this as fast too. It's just something my kids like, and we use it in a lot of meals. 1 big thing of mayo to go for that egg salad. 1 big thing of fries. A bag of chicken nuggets that my kids like. 1 thing of pancake mix that we use. That completes my Costco haul. Okay, moving over here to the pet store. We have a large bunny. About every 2 weeks, he pretty much goes through one of these. Target, I went ahead and picked up some of the baby soap that we ran out of. And my little guy, Boone, he's 4 months. And let me tell you guys, I want to say has been the hardest one out of all of them with teething. So I went ahead and picked up this cute little dinosaur mitt. So I'm going to wash it when I'm done recording. That way he can go ahead and chew on that, and it'll probably help his teeth, or his gums, but teeth, you know, coming in. Boone needed some socks with the weather changing. Got some more socks for Mabel. Monster eats the socks out of the dryer. I don't know if you guys have that problem, but we are always missing socks for some reason. We can never find the match. Here, my little guy Boone. He is in size 4 right now. I just want to see if he would fit a 5. Of course, I'm going to see if this would be a good size to get the following time I go. My Mabel baby is still in size 7. And you guys, if you remember in the last haul, I went ahead and bought Elias some underwear. Well, we are not just there yet, which is totally fine. So I'm still getting the pull-ups for him and 2 boxes of white. I wanted to show you my meal plan for this coming week's. Top here, I went ahead and I wrote down snacks. This helps the kids understand what we have. Again, I don't put all our snacks out. It's a gradual process because they would just run through it really quickly, and that just wouldn't be good for everybody because a lot of kids end up eating more than they should. So I bought those bars. We have chips in moderation. Veggie straws, I prefer those mainly. The pea snaps, goldfish, frozen fruit, bananas, apples I bought, and then we also have that shredded cheese they're allowed to have. For Monday breakfast, we have French toast, scrambled eggs. Then for lunch, we're gonna have peanut butter and jellies because normally that's the beginning of our school week and it's just something simple. Chips, and then of course they can have fruit. And then as well for dinner, we're having lemon chicken with veggies and rice. Tuesday breakfast is sunny side eggs, sausage, oatmeal. Lunch is chicken nuggets and fries. Dinner is Sloppy Joe's chips and veggies. Then for Wednesday, breakfast is pancakes, scrambled eggs, eggs with bacon bits. For lunch is hot dogs, fruit salad. And then again, they can have chips, I don't mind, for lunch. They normally just get like a little pinch. So, you know, I don't want you guys thinking again like, oh, my kids are always having chips. But you know what? I don't mind if they do. Okay, for dinner, we're gonna have salmon burgers, fries, and corn. for Thursday breakfast is oatmeal, eggs, toast. Now they could put just butter on it. They can put butter and jelly. They can have just toast with like some peanut butter and banana. Then for lunch, we're gonna have peanut butter and jellies again with chips and bananas or apples, whatever we have left. Dinner would be meatloaf, stuffing, and veggies. Then Friday, our breakfast is gonna be pancakes, eggs. They're egg bites with bacon. I'll have to show you guys how I make my egg bites, but the kids love them. They're very simple and easy and fast. Lunch is gonna be chicken nuggets, chips, and veggies. And then our dinner, again, you guys, that's our Nacho Friday with all the sides. And then we will have a dessert. We normally have dessert on Fridays and Sundays. Fridays, it ends our week of school. Sunday is the beginning pretty much of us starting school again. So it's like a little celebration. Let's do good, guys. Saturday, breakfast is gonna be egg bites. So what I'm gonna do is make enough where I can just carry it over and I don't have to cook. Because, you know, we've gone then through the whole week of cooking, and so it just gives me a little bit of a breather. So I'm gonna do egg bites with bananas. Now my egg bites will have cheese in them, sausage, and then some will also have like the bacon bits that I bought. Lunch, we're gonna do egg salad, my husband's request. Dinner will be leftover lasagna and garlic bread. Again, if there's kids that are picky, they can have peanut butter and jelly, chicken nuggets, like there's things we can have. Breakfast for Sunday, again, I want it to be simple because we normally go to church. So it's gonna be the egg bites again. I'll make enough. Banana, and then for dinner and lunch is just gonna be leftovers because by the time we've had Nacho Friday, we normally have a lot of that left over, so we can just carry that over and, you know. And then over here, we're gonna do the pie in a cup, the birthday cake for my husband, and then hot chocolate with marshmallows. So those are our little treats for the week. Okay guys, I hope you really enjoyed that portion of this video. Again, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, a like, and a comment if you would like, if you have any questions, or you know, just want to leave a nice little comment. I'm gonna show you really quickly too. I'm gonna have my kids come up and we're gonna show you how to make pumpkin pie in a cup. You're gonna need your whipping topping, which is what this is called at Aldi's, you know, Cool Whip. And then just some cups. So I'm gonna use these plastic ones so the kids can just throw them away. Okay, so first thing you're gonna wanna do is get your cup, get your graham crackers. Take 2 graham crackers, put them in the baggie. Okay, make sure you zip it shut. And then you're just gonna crunch it up really, really, really good. You know, preference if you want them chunky. And then you want them really, really tiny. They could be super tiny, just like the pie crust. So I'm gonna do like in between. You're gonna dump those at the bottom of the cup. And then you're gonna take one of your vanilla puddings. Your pumpkin pie mix, and just add a tiny itty bitty bit. Just a teensy bit like such. Now you can do as much as you would prefer. I'm just gonna add that much. And now you're gonna take your Cool Whip. Pumpkin pie in a cup. There you go, Nevaeh.
That was so
good. All right, so you're gonna take a graham cracker pie crust, and then you're gonna go ahead and open up some vanilla pudding. So I'm basically doing the same thing like you would have done in the cup. You put the vanilla pudding down on the bottom. next thing I'm gonna do is open up a banana, and then I'm gonna cut it very thin. You've got your pie crust, you got your vanilla pudding, your 2 cut up bananas, and now you're gonna take your Cool Whip. One last banana. This is something you're gonna wanna prepare the day of because you know how bananas can get. And place these only in the middle. Last thing, marshmallows. You have it, you guys. Banana cream pie. Okay, guys.
Done.
Check. That's so good.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hey y'all, welcome back to My Full House. Today I have something really awesome for you guys. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to stock up the way that I have. I went to Target just for a little bit of things, not much there. I did spend about $1,600 and I believe $65 and some change at Costco. Grab a snack and something to drink. It's gonna be a good one. Starting right here, this is my little Target haul. Not much, but just the things we needed. We have some company coming over tonight, so I thought these would be super festive and cute for fall time for our meal. I got some sandwich baggies. We normally use these for just like snacks for the kids on the go or at home sometimes, but mainly we try to stay away from this at home. We normally just use like the little bowls. Yes and amen. My little guy, he will be almost 4 and he is on the road of potty training. So we are super excited for him and he's excited. He's already seen these and I know this is just going to encourage him to get there sooner. Picked up a few little things for my Boon Boy with the weather changing. Today it's like 52 and rainy, so just a couple little sleepers. Super cute. I believe these are like $14 for 3 to set. And I love how they have this option to fold them so they don't scratch themselves. So I've been trying to keep up with trimming his nails, but that's always a nice option when I don't have the time to do it. And then I did pick up these little pants because, you know, they're cute and again for church or whatever, but super cute. So those were $10. So a couple items for him. Down here I have 3 boxes of wipes and size 4 for Boone. And then a size 7 on the bottom for Mabel. Like I said, I'm hoping that he's potty trained, so we have lots of pull-ups for him right now. But in the meantime, yeah, he's just wearing pull-ups, and then we'll transition to the underwear hopefully. All right, guys, so here is my lovely Costco haul. It's pretty wild. So I'm gonna start over here by the snacks. We got 2 pub mix. We love the pub mix. And then we are trying to get back on our routine with me having Boone. It's been quite difficult, honestly, to get back on this routine. I've just been trying to maintain laundry and homeschooling and all of our little activities that we have outside of that. So we're getting back to our Nacho Fridays. I know the kids are excited about that. And then over here, I got 1 bag of Doritos, 1 bag of Ruffles, 2 bags of veggie straws, but the kids have that downstairs right now so I can film this. Down here, this is the Downy that we like to use, and I love it. It was actually on sale today at Costco. I don't remember the price, but it was a good one. And then our OxyClean. I used to use the same brands, but I don't think it really matters. So I like the smell of this, and I like the smell of that, and it cleans our clothes. It does the job. This broke in on the way. My beautiful kids were helping carry everything in, and it's not a big deal. It needs to be open anyways, but I got one of those for cleaning, mainly like doorknobs and things like that. 1 thing of hand soap, a box of Dove bar soap. This is the kind we use, the original. And now you're probably wondering, like, why so many shampoos and conditioners? Well, I will be honest, we just ran out. And I did go to the dollar store and I picked up some, but I don't want that to happen again because it's just very inconvenient, and we need conditioner in our home. We have a lot of girls and they need conditioner. So these were on sale today, so I went ahead and picked up 2 shampoo and 2 conditioner. And then I do like this brand, the Kirkland, so I picked that up for myself and my husband. 1 thing of moisturizing cream. You know, it's that season where your hands get dry, your body gets a little more dry. Now these are for my kiddos. They did ask on their way in, who are these for? So I want to be able to monitor like their water intake for the day. So I thought this would be a good idea if we could fill it up, start our day right with water and hydration, and then I can see how much they've drinking, and hopefully they're refilling it within the mid-evening. That way they're even drinking maybe another half. That's my goal. So I bought these for my 4 older ones so they can figure out who wants what color. But there's black, this like turquoise green color, blue, and orange, which I love the orange. Then over here, normally I do get the Starbucks pods, but you guys, they went up on their prices. So, I mean, we use medium roast in Starbucks, so I'm gonna give this a go and see how this tastes. And hopefully we like it. It's just a little bit cheaper, so we're gonna try that. And then a Ninja. We have the little Ninja, but with a size family that we have, I've been really wanting this bigger one because I get tired of making like 2, and then you gotta times that by how many kids we have. So we're like making at least 4 times. So I'm hoping we can maybe do 1 or 2 of these big guys, and then everyone's got a smoothie for the day. Over here we picked up our blueberries that we love in our oatmeal and our smoothies. 2 things of mangoes. Our kids are already like so excited to eat those. So those are the mangoes that we use. I love it. 1 bag of brown sugar that we use for our oatmeal. I do not buy cereal often, so I know they're excited about this, and so I'm gonna probably have to hide a box. That way we use it in moderation because it's not like a breakfast item, honestly. For me, in my household, I would rather have them have like eggs and sausage, stuff like that to start their day. This is like a special little occasion. 1 case of olives that we use. Love this. We'll probably use it for like, we ran out of honey, and with the weather changing, this is the time that I like to start drinking tea more, and I like to add at least a tablespoon of honey. This looks delicious. This is new. I have not seen this, so I thought the kids and my husband would like to try this. Now our little ones, probably Mabel, won't be able to have that because she's not of age. 1 thing of M&Ms, and I like to use this for when I make pancakes every now and then. Now this, we have been going through peanut butter like so fast, so I'm thinking this might help with our smoothies. So I'm going to try this and see how long this will last for us. But we've bought this before. It's just been a hot minute because of prices going up. You have to pick and choose what you need and what you don't need. Over here, I went ahead and picked up this 12-pack of Burt's Bees lip balm because, you know, again, with the weather changing, I feel like it's time to hydrate those lips more, and I'm hoping water does that, where they're drinking more water, and hopefully their body and skin isn't getting so dry, but we got some extra lotion and lip stuff. A thing of batteries. I thought we needed it. I guess we didn't, but that's okay. You always can use some batteries. And then here is our peanut butter, which I love this brand and I love how it tastes and everything. So we got one of those, but it comes with two, which is lovely. A big box of popcorn. I know the kids are excited. Oh, and we will have M&Ms with our popcorn. Just a little sprinkle. It makes the world go round for us. One thing of whey protein. This is the chocolate kind. Last time I thought I got the chocolate, but I got the vanilla accidentally. Well, that's okay. One big box of oatmeal. It comes with 2 5-pound bags. One thing of pancake mix that we use. And now I'm getting over to what I needed to stock up on with weather changing. You know, I don't speak sickness over my family. I speak health. But, you know, again, when you have small children and a husband that is around many, many people, you need to keep their immune system up. So one thing of adult vitamin C gummies. One thing of, or actually, I'm sorry, I got 2 things of Airborne. 2 things of elderberry. One, this is not really for me. This is mainly for my husband. He's, you know, sometimes needs this with work and stuff. So for allergies. And then over here, I got 2 things of gummies for the kids. We have not tried this brand. Normally we get, I think it's the Kirkland brand, but I wanted to try something a little different. So vitamin D3, zinc, and wild Alaskan fish oil. We've never had this kind. Normally we just get straight like the fish oil. So let me know in the comments below if you notice like this is, I don't know, a better way of taking your fish oil. This is for us adults. Hopefully we won't need it, but just to have it on hand because I don't feel like running out in the middle of the night when we do need it. These are for the kiddos. I got 2 of those. I was getting 2 of these, but unfortunately they said 1 was a limit, so that's okay. And vitamin C over here as well, where they can drink it or you can add it to your smoothies. Mouth rinse. The kids have the version of the little ones, and so what we do is we take one and we just kind of like refill up theirs. The older kids, I should say, not the little ones, because the little ones use different mouth rinse. But me, my husband, and the 2 older ones use that. And then back here, this was on sale as well. The toothpaste my husband and I like to use. Everybody's due for a new toothbrush. I love these for your gums. Another way to floss. And then, of course, the floss picks, which I was shocked to see those. They have been out for an extremely long time. I've got my paper towel and my toilet paper. I've got 3 bags of the sausage we like to use in the morning for breakfast. So we just pop that in the air fryer and it's good to go. About every kid almost has 2 to 3 depending on how hungry they are. 1 bag of chicken tenders, pistachios. This is something my husband loves, which actually all of our kids love it too. Almonds. I've got my butter. We use a lot of butter for like rice, oatmeal, eggs, you name it, toast. Lots of butter going through the house. 2 bags because it comes with that, which is awesome. So we normally go through like 1 a week. 1 box of yogurts. Now, these squeezy yogurts, we like to just freeze them like as a popsicle, as a funny little treat. 2 things of sour cream, 3 cases of the 5 dozen eggs. Lots of eggs going through our house. Now, sometimes we use that many, and sometimes we'll have like maybe a case that we're just opening at the end of the 2 weeks. I got 4 gallons of milk, 1 thing of tortillas, 4 loaves of bread, 2 packages of the salmon that we love, and 2 bags of vegetable blend. I already have 2 more in my freezer, so I didn't need as many this time. 2 packages of these Hebrew hot dogs. Sometimes our kids like them, you know, just as they are, and then also they like them in their eggs. 2 bags of these fries. Such a good deal, like $6.99 for those fries. 2 of these, I think they have 5 rolls of meat in them. Yeah. So So they're, let's see, 5 individual 1 pound package of beef. 1 bag of Italian style meatballs, 1 bag of fish sticks, and 2 bags of these chicken nuggets. Now we still have some of those, and we still have some of our fish sticks, so that's why I didn't get as many this time. 3 packages of computer paper. They use this for school. I picked up my daughter a new pair of tennis shoes. They were a good deal. I think they were like $32. Not bad. Better than what you would pay at Shoe Carnival. These are for my husband. And then these are for mommy. So, a couple new pairs of tennis shoes. The rest, we still are trying to get them some, but not everybody's in need yet. These are for my husband for work. These were all on sale, I want to say. Don't quote me. Actually, no, not all. This one was on sale. So these are going to go in the living room. So that's for all of us. This one I bought for Elias. It has trucks. So cute. Then this one's for Boone, where he can lay on it and play with his toys. This one's for Mabel. She can lay on it or cuddle with it. Super cute. And then I did buy, I've never had one of these before, but it's a heated throw. So I'm super, super excited about this. Let's pick it up so I can show you it a little bit better. A heated throw blanket. So that's kind of what it looks like. Sorry, one-handed here. Super cute. And it's really, really, really soft. Okay, and I picked these pillows up at Costco as well. Super cute to go with our new couch that we did get at Costco. They're so soft. I just love them. Next time, hopefully, I'll pick up a couple more of these white ones just because I really, really like them. They were only $14.99. I don't remember how much this one was, but it's so cute. It goes well with the couch and our little color scheme. Welcome back to My Full House. Okay, today I went to Target and Costco. I did the most damage at Costco. Good damage. But a lot of things we've been needing, and I've also been wanting to stock up before I have the baby. I will be 34 weeks this Saturday. I just had my 3D ultrasound / 4D ultrasound for high risk. With me having COVID at the beginning of my pregnancy, I have to go like every so often just to have that ultrasound done to make sure everything is going well with baby. He is measuring a week early. He's already almost 6 pounds. I have big babies, so he'll definitely be 8 something for sure. If he's anything like my last, he was 8'13". I'm definitely getting bigger, having a lot of acid reflux. But I'll have a video coming up soon with all the details of my pregnancy, what's been going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my Target haul first, and then I'll show you Costco. I'm gonna start right over here. This is all Target. I'm gonna be showing you from right now. I have Costco over here, so just look in this direction. I will be having the baby earlier than 40 weeks. My high-risk doctor said I can probably have the baby, I think 38 to 39 weeks, as I'm preparing. I like to take snacks when I go to the hospital because after a certain point, you can't get anything to eat. I like to bring some snacks because after that first day of giving birth, I just become like really snacky and hungry with nursing and everything. So I picked these up to bring to the hospital. One of these juices, of course, treats. I need these right now. I'm just getting a ton of acid reflux right now with the baby. These are for my kids for school. I feel like we have a ton of pencils, but I've noticed that it just takes so much time to have to sharpen. Dry erase markers. This is for our spaghetti. I didn't realize Target sold these. I was normally getting like the jars and using like 2, but when I saw these, I was like, yes, please. It's for 1 meal, 2 meals. Some spaghetti noodles, seasoning for our Taco Friday. Some taco shells. We've been doing basically like our Nacho Friday. Picked up 2 more cans of refried beans, apple cider vinegar. I don't always see these. They had quite a bunch. These are like $3.99 a box, but my kids love them. I picked up 6 boxes We normally just get the chocolate brownie bars, but I did not see them, so we got this variety pack. Picked up 5 things of old-fashioned oats. We eat oatmeal like almost every day with blueberries. 2 loaves of bread. I still have some bread in the freezer, but picked up a couple extra. 4 boxes of tissue. I did debate on getting tissue at Costco, but my cart was so full, it just wasn't gonna happen. I've been loving this new shampoo. I've used it before, but it's been a while. Love the smell of it. And a big one of the conditioner. This is our little scrub brush we like to use to scrub our dishes. Some Downy sheets. This is what we use to clean tables and counters, and a little bit of baby food. Honestly, she's been kind of dwindling down on the baby food, which is good. But here are some snacks she still likes to have. Those are the puffs, and then these are her like little teethers for like Sunday when we go to church or we're in the van. The banana pumpkin, peach banana apricot. And then this one is pears, pumpkin, and passion fruit. 2 boxes of the variety packs. I went away with formula, so I'm not buying formula anymore. We're just giving her milk. 2 boxes of wipes. And then my 5-year-old that just turned 5 yesterday is potty trained, and we're sticking to pull-ups right now. Once she shows that she's good, we'll do underwear. Size 7. And 1 size 6. So my 3-year-old is now in the size 7. My 1-year-old is still in the 6. And a case of pop. Yes, for me, sanity. So that is my Target haul. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I got at Costco. I'm gonna go ahead and start over here. I picked up 1 big package of paper towel from Costco, some toilet paper, and then over here, this is the deodorant. For the most part we like to use, so I picked up 1 of those. I swear by these face wipes. They are amazing. They're great with taking makeup off. They're awesome in the summertime with the kids. And over here, I did try it. I actually like it. They're 2 little body lotions, then a little travel one, so I'll probably take this with me when I go to the hospital. This is the laundry soap we use. And this is the softener. This is the bar of soap that we use. Hand soap. For the longest time, they were out of it, so I'm so happy to see it's back. Some mouth rinse. Comes with 2. They're the floss picks. This isn't normally the brand we use. This is what they have now. So they do break easy, I feel, but it's okay. It works. This is the toothpaste mainly my kids use. I just love Tom's brand for them. Some Clorox wipes to clean with. I love these for the bathroom. We're gonna be bringing a brand new baby home soon. I really wanna just disinfect everything. Here, these were on sale. I've never seen a scent of this before. It's passion fruit and cocoa butter. I bought 2 because they were like $7.99. I was like, that's a really good deal. We go through shampoo conditioners so fast. Girls have such long hair, and so do I. And 2 shampoos. And I bought some Tylenol because you just never know. These guys got 2 of these Band-Aid kits. When it's nice out, for some reason, someone trips, something happens, and we need a Band-Aid. It makes everything better. So I picked up 2 of those. I'm gonna start down here on the ground because this could not fit on the table. I picked up some Hawaiian rolls. We put some like ham and cheese on it or stuff like that. My mama sanity food. I'm not really into shrimp, but my husband loves this kind of stuff, so I went ahead and picked up a bag of shrimp for him. The fish sticks my kids like from Costco. Sweet potatoes. Alaskan salmon burgers. Those are meatballs for our spaghetti night. And then this looked really good. It's Brussels sprouts with bacon. Then over here, I picked up a bag of peas. My 1-year-old just loves peas all of a sudden. A bag of mixed veggies. And then a bag of this mixed vegetables. I thought I could make some rice and chicken with this. Sounds so good. A bag of chicken. And then I've never bought this from Costco before. It's their lunch meat. It's like a variety pack of 3. Turkey, honey ham, and turkey breasts. A thing of bacon. I believe it comes with 4. All the prices are going up, you guys. It's crazy. A bag of lean ground beef I make our tacos with, or sloppy joes. And then this just sounded really good. Beer batter cod. Picked up one of those. 2 salmons. Love it. So 1 week and 2 week. Mexican style blend cheese. We use that a lot with like our eggs and tacos. And a sanity food for me. So I picked up 2 of those. And the kids are already asking, Mom, you bought these peanut butter and jellies. My goal is to hang on to these as long as we can before the baby's here. Hopefully this will help Daddy when he's with them. This is our newfound love at Costco. Mango chunks. So good. Everybody loves these. So we had to pick up 3 bags. I only picked up 1 last time and that just wasn't enough. 3 bags of the sausage links. We like to eat those with our breakfast. These were on sale. Our kids don't really eat these as a yogurt. Freeze them, and this is like a yummy treat. For like 4 something for these popsicles. Got 2 things of applesauce, 2 things of the yogurt they've already gotten into. 2 of these pub mix. We enjoy this so much. A box of graham crackers. All of our kids love that for a snack. Chips, Doritos, and just Ruffles. 4 gallons of milk. 1 thing of orange juice that comes with 3. Blueberry chocolate, yes. So we had to get 2. Our kids love them, I love them. And I'll probably put some in a baggie and take them to the hospital. 1 thing of butter, it comes with 4. Husband likes the red grapefruit, so I bought that. I picked up, we have not had this protein in way too long. 1 box of the coffee pods we like to use. It's medium roast. A box of goldfish, and we also haven't had these bars in a while, so that kind of made up for the other bars I couldn't find at Target. So a box of bars for the kiddos. And that actually is it, you guys. I did forget 1 thing, you guys. I purchased this thing of eggs. I already have 2. Actually, we never even got into the last time I went there. So I only picked up 1, but that is it, you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to My Full House. Okay, today I have a brand new haul for you guys. I know I'm a few days shy. It's officially March 10th, so I'm going to show you guys what I got from Target. Now, it's going to look a little bit different than normal because our Target was out of certain things. And today is a Thursday, so normally I go on a Friday to go shopping, but I went today on a Thursday. So tomorrow, I'm going to still have to go to another Target and pick up a few things that our Target didn't have, which is totally fine. So hopefully I can find that at another Target near me. But I'm going to show you guys what I got so far. Okay, so starting over here, you're going to see a big box of diapers. Now, I have 3 in diapers right now. My 4-year-old, my 3-year-old, and my 1-year-old. The 3-year-old and the 1-year-old share a size, so that's why I have a bigger box of size 6. And then 1 size of size 7 for my 4-year-old. So starting here, I picked up this organic pears, beets, and blueberries with super chai. She hasn't had this kind yet, so I didn't get a bunch of them. I only picked up 6 of them. So we'll see how she likes that taste. Then over here, I ended up picking up a ton more just because it's so difficult to find any. And when they're there, you know, you just kind of have to take what you can. I picked up the apple, blueberry, and oats. And then this one is banana, sweet potato, and papayas. Pears, pumpkin, peach, and granilla. And then same, I just got 2 of them. 2 rolls of that kind. Same with this, I got 2 rolls of the banana, raspberries, and oats. And then this one I picked up. And this one. So these ones I only got 4 boxes and then 3 boxes. Then some teethers. She's got a big tooth coming in. So I picked up 2 boxes of the banana and peach. And then 4 boxes of the baby Mum-Mums. And she's eating from one of the boxes now. That's why we're missing one. Then also I picked up 2 of these 4 packs. That way this is for like, you know, the first 2 weeks and then the second 2 weeks. So we probably go through like 2 in a week. So there's your month. Then I needed some more of this ointment for my little one. 3 boxes of wipes. Now, I don't normally pick up this brand, or I pick up the brand, the Up and Up, but not this kind. It's sensitive skin. We normally get the blue box. So I'm gonna definitely see if they have any more at the next Target I attempt. We still have a bit more wipes left, but I like to always have these on hand with 3 in diapers, especially. It just seemed really challenging lately to find a lot of these things. They didn't have any formula that my daughter is, you know, drinking right now. So I'm hoping the next Target I go to does. Okay, so then over here I picked up 2 cases of pop. Definitely something I noticed at the beginning of the month for March I did not get, and I missed it. So I picked up a Pepsi and a Dr. Pepper. And then they have their Easter candy out, so I just picked up a few varieties of these Easter candies for the kids and I and my husband. And then 4 boxes of this pancake mix. Now, it's waffles you can use it for, but we use it for pancakes. I make pancakes out of it. Then this log cabin syrup that we normally use was on sale. I think it was like originally $3.39 for one. It was $2.99, so I picked up 4 of those. Then this is the coffee pods that we use. It's, I think, the medium roast, yeah. And then our coffee creamer. I always get the big one. And then over here, my husband, he drinks this more than I do, but it has a lot of good benefits. It's apple cider vinegar. I drink it too, but just not as often as he does. And then I picked up 2 of these cheese sauce for our Nacho Friday. So we'll use half every time we have a meal. So this is plenty for the month. Then over here I picked up 2 boxes. Now they were out of a lot of things, you guys. So normally I'd get 4 boxes. They did not even have that. So I was lucky to even get 2. So I don't know. We might have to switch a snack option. I don't know. And then over here is our Trick cereal. I don't give the kids cereal for breakfast. This is for our Friday or Sunday dessert treat. As we do in the house here, I reward the kids on Friday for doing really good in school for the week. And then on Sunday is like, hey, here's a treat for you guys to start your week. Let's do this. I picked up 6 of these peanut butter and cracker packs. Now, we were making our own too, and that worked. It's just really nice to have these on hand. You guys, I'm getting a lot further along, as you can tell. So tomorrow, or Saturday, I'll be 26 weeks, and my energy level has definitely gone down a lot. So we picked up 6 of these, and that completes my order, you guys. So it's not a lot. I might have to rethink a lot of things that I'm going to get for the month just because of shortage. Okay, I'm just really hoping that when I go back to Target tomorrow, I'm able to pick up the things that I was not able to get. I will hopefully be able to do that. I'm going to show you guys on the next clip that you'll see in this video. You'll see what I'm getting from Target and Aldi's as well. So this isn't it for the month. Obviously, this is not enough food for a whole month, but I'm going to see what I can do. And then also, you know, this will help me understand whether or not I'm even going to be able to shop for this whole month. Because it just seems like so many things. I have to kind of almost pick and choose what I'm able to get. Like I think this baby food, I don't even think that's going to last a whole month. So it's really difficult determining what's going to work for us right now with everything going on and what I'm able to even pick up from stores. So stay tuned. I'll let you know when I find out too myself. So, I mean, shopping for a month is definitely challenging. It's not the easiest thing to do when you have a large family, but I definitely enjoy staying out of the stores when I can. Okay guys, it's a new day here. It is officially Friday. This is the normal day that I would go grocery shopping. I will have to say, I'm pretty disappointed with selections at the grocery store. I'm sure I'm not the only one where, you know, everything in this world is really affecting everything else. It's just like a big domino effect. So I have to be grateful for what I can find. And then, unfortunately, I just don't think I'm going to be doing the once a month grocery shopping. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it because certain things that I would buy, they're out of, and things that I normally would get, they don't have as much of. So, and you don't want to take everything off the shelf. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. You know, I want to be able to leave things for others. So what I'm going to show you guys today is from Target and Gordon's, and then I got a couple things from the pet store. Okay, I'm going to start down here really quickly. This is what I got at the pet store. I normally get a different brand of dog food, but I just couldn't find it. So they did have a really, really big bag. I wasn't prepared to buy that size, so we got this brand today. So we'll just, you know, mix it in with the kind he already has. We have a mini golden doodle, if you're wondering. And then also we have a bunny, so I needed to get some hay. So those are the two things from the pet store. Now what I got at Gordon's is a big box of the eggs I normally purchase from there. We still have quite a few eggs left downstairs in our other refrigerator. So I really only needed one box. So that might last us the month. Again, I'm not sure. And they were remodeling at Gordon's. So they're like kind of out of stock of a lot of things as well with the remodeling. But anyways, then I also purchased this big box of beef patties. Now, I will use some as hamburger patties when I make cheeseburgers, but also I don't mind just grounding it up just for beef. When I make spaghetti or my sloppy joes that I'm going to be making, and then our nacho Friday. Then they also had these are, sausage patties. Spit it out, Natasha. Sausage patties. I normally got the sausage links in this brand from Costco, but I have not been going to Costco lately. I plan to do a really big stock up haul. I don't know if you guys are struggling with waiting on your tax returns, but that's kind of what I'm waiting on. So I can do a really big haul and stock up and hopefully stay out of more stores. So I ended up with 2 bags. They're around like $15 a piece. So that will be good. Probably one will go through a week and one for the next. A big bag of cheese that I always purchase. We still have like a little bit left, but this really comes in handy when we make our eggs in the morning, when we do Nacho Friday. And then I also put it on like sloppy joes. It's optional. And then also our kids like to snack on this cheese, so we give them little handfuls with some pretzels. So that's Gordon's. And then over at Target, I purchased this big thing of paper towel. And then this big thing of toilet paper I needed to stock up on. We still have some toilet paper, but you never want to run out when you have a large family. And then this thing of dish pods. We still have some, but I needed to get a little bit more. So I purchased that. And I ended up finding formula. They did not have this on the shelf, but a kind lady was generous to look to see if they had it. And they just got a shipment in. So thankfully they had it. So I purchased 2 because I thought about switching to organic milk right away. But now we can kind of ease into the process of that. And then some toothpaste. I think the kids are running out of theirs, and then we needed one of ours. 2 things. This is shampoo and conditioner. Purchased 2 of those. And then we needed some tissue, so I picked up 3 boxes of tissue. 2 things of napkins. Now, once again, they were still out of, I think it's the Bounty brand, but this is fine. We use this too as well. Okay, and then over here I picked up our cleaning spray that I like to use. This method, I don't know, I like spraying my counters and my fridge, my microwave and my stove. It just makes it nice and shiny. We needed another bottle. Sometimes they break with the kids, they drop, or, you know, it happens. Then I picked up 2 bags of fries. I was gonna do tater tots, I just couldn't find them, so we switched it to fries. We are planning on doing sloppy joes during the week, so if I'm shopping for 2 weeks, that's why I picked up 2. So there's that. Then this is sanity food. It's good to have on hand. Then hot dogs. We are going to have hot dogs on one of the nights for dinners using another package. So I figure 3 because it comes with 2. So 2 weeks, there's 2 meals worth. And then over here again, this is sanity food. This actually came in handy. I had bought a different style of this kind of meat, I think at Aldi's last time. But this was nice to throw with like veggies and noodles or rice. So I went ahead and picked up those. Then this is gonna go with our spaghetti night. So we're gonna do garlic bread and then a veggie on the side. So 2 of those. Picked up some more frozen fruit. It's just really convenient. The kids love their smoothies, and it's nice if they want to have some fruit on the side too, because fresh is great, but it doesn't last as long. We have to eat that up, and it's just nice to have the frozen on hand. Then here is another sanity thing for me. This is not part of any kind of meal, but I did pick up 2 bags of chicken nuggets. Okay guys, day 3 of doing my grocery shopping. It's been a little exhausting, but we're here. We've got some more things. I'm gonna show you what we got now. This is the 3rd Target I've been to. Insane, I know. But everywhere I go, I feel like they're out of something. They're out of spaghetti noodles, they're out of something. So I have not even made it yet to Aldi's. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start right over here. I got some soap on sale. I mean, not a crazy sale. It was on sale for $3.39. So I saved about 60 cents. So I picked up 6 packages, and it has 4 inside each packaging. So we'll be good on soap for a while now. I normally do buy Dove. I grew up using this brand, so it's still fine. Picked up one of these Arm & Hammer laundry soaps. Then over here as well, they had some this toothpaste. So I saved about 50 cents. I picked up 4 of these. And then this was a good deal, I thought. It was originally $6.99. I got it for half price. And it comes with 2, so this is good for the boys. This mouth rinse was on sale, originally $3.49 for $2.96 for the kids. These were not on sale, but I did need some hand soap, so I went ahead and picked up a few extra. Normally I'd just probably get 1. So 3 hand soaps. It's just the Up and Up brand that I get. Nothing crazy. Some mouth rinse. This is not the brand I normally get, but again, it just seems kind of hard to find anything in the stores lately, so we needed mouth rinse. Picked that up for my husband and I, and my older kids use that kind. This is my eyebrow pencil. If you're curious, this is the kind I use. So Revlon. This is my prenatals that I like to use. They're gummies. They're great. They don't make me nauseous or anything. This is my nail polish remover. And I went ahead and I picked up 10 plates. These are super cheap, 75 cents, but they come in handy, and I like them because they're plastic. So if they drop while the kids are helping with their chores of doing dishes, or any of us drop them, they don't break. Now this is not Target, but I wanted to show you because they're just so cute. This is from Starbucks. I got it at Target, at their Starbucks, and it comes with lids. I love these. They come in handy when we do smoothies or water or juice. We just put a straw right in that little spot here on the lid, and it's like perfect for the kids. So they have like quite a few little designs. I think 3 have like bunnies and 3 just have butterflies. And then over here I picked up a package of Kleenex. It comes in 4. And another paper towel. 4 things of mac and cheese. The little ones are super picky about whatever we're eating. Or we might not even use it. Honestly, sometimes I'll just add something else as a side and kind of save these for like emergencies where kids are definitely not wanting whatever I'm cooking. 2 gallons of milk. Now, I could not find orange juice either. That was really weird, but I got this off-brand, which is totally fine. So I picked up 2 orange juices, 2 taco seasonings for our Nacho Friday. So remember, I'm only shopping for 2 weeks right now. Some of this stuff will definitely last longer than 2 weeks, but I don't think I'm going to be doing the once a month right now, just with how hard it is to find anything. I picked up 3 cans of refried beans. I already have a couple more downstairs, so that's why I only got 3. 1 mayonnaise. We really like this brand. We tried Miracle Whip. Not really a fan of it, but we'll go through it and then we'll switch over back to our mayonnaise that we normally get. 1 thing of sour cream for our Nacho Fridays. And this was another thing that was really hard to come by. So this time I picked up 3 bags. The last time I got 2, but we eat a lot of oatmeal in this house, and this is something that we like to put into our oatmeal. 4 cans of diced tomatoes. This will be for our spaghetti night. 2 jars of the tomato and basil garlic spaghetti sauce. I already have some more downstairs as well. That's why I only picked up 2 this time. And they are out of spaghetti noodles, so we're going to do mastacholi style this time. So I picked up 2 boxes of those noodles. So that completes my grocery haul for the 3rd time at Target. Okay guys, so if you remember for the month of February, this was our meal plan. So I'm going to be erasing this and writing our new meal plan to show you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys really quickly on a clipboard that my kids use for school. As you can tell, there's crayon on it, but I'm going to show you my meal plan. Now, we are going to be doing this for 2 weeks. What we're going to be doing for breakfast is oatmeal with frozen blueberries. Now, smoothies is optional for certain days if we have something going on, or if it's just something we want to you know, do and substitute for something. We can mix it up a bit for them. So we're going to do smoothies, eggs, and sausage patties that I bought that I showed you guys from Gordon's. And then for lunch, we're going to do Lunchables. Now, these are really a big hit in our family. Normally, you know, people can buy them from the store, but I do like homemade Lunchables with, you know, lunch meat, cheese, and crackers. And then certain days we can have juice. Now, I won't give it to them every single day. I don't do that. But on certain days, they are able to have some juice. And we'll either do fresh fruit or applesauce, depending on what we have around that time. So probably more fresh at the beginning, and then towards the end of the 2 weeks, we'll be going towards that applesauce. Then for snacks, we're going to do veggie chips, pretzels, and applesauce. And so that is their option if they would like to have that, or even fresh fruit. But those are the snacks that we give our children for 2 weeks. And then over here is our dinner meal plan. So Monday is going to consist of Sloppy Joe's, chips and veggies. Tuesday, hot dogs or hamburgers or cheeseburgers, fries, and veggies. Wednesday will be chicken casserole, sweet potatoes, and veggies. Thursday, pizza and fresh veggies. Friday, Nacho Friday. So I don't normally add anything extra with that because there's already a lot that goes in it between all the fresh and everything and the chips. So pretty self-explanatory. And then Saturdays are going to be pancakes, sausage patties, and smoothies. Now, you might say, why are you going to do pancakes or breakfast for a Saturday? My husband is normally off on Thursday and Friday. So Saturday, I kind of do something a little bit more simple to get back into the routine for myself. You know, being pregnant, it's just a lot to like, say, make, you know, like a chicken casserole or something else like that. So we're gonna do a pancake and sausage smoothie. I mean, not all together, but pancakes, sausage, and smoothies. There we go. Sunday is gonna be spaghetti and garlic bread. And then if the kids, they can also have, we have a ton of fresh carrots, so they can have that if they want. I just didn't write it down. But that is what our menu is going to look like for 2 weeks now. Now, if this works out, we're gonna roll it into the next 2 weeks. Okay guys, I officially have finished my haul. Aldi's is completed. I went there today. I've got my girls bringing up the lunch meat real quick because we ended up going to the park. So, okay, so over here I picked up a bag of potatoes. These are the red potatoes. I picked up 3 applesauces. We already have a few more downstairs. And then over here I picked up 2 apple juices. This is for their lunch that they will have for the week, Lunchables. So they can each have, you know, a little cup of apple juice. Now we won't have this every day for lunch because I like them drinking plenty of water. Then I picked up, I believe there's 12 here of this lunch meat. So that will be for their Lunchables during the week for lunch. And then I normally don't buy this kind of cheese, but I'm going to try it with them and see how they liked it. So if not, we can always make grilled cheese or something else. We'll use it. It won't go to waste. So I picked up 3 of these. 1 thing of tomatoes. Some lettuce for when I cook our Nacho Friday. So this is kind of all for like Nacho Friday night. 1 celery. 3 bags of peppers. 2 bags of green peppers. 3 bags of pretzels for the kids for their snack during the 2 weeks, and then 4 bags of veggie chips. A bunch of bananas. We still have a few bananas, and then we also have some that are frozen. So these will probably just be during the week. These probably won't last 2 weeks, so probably during the week they'll just be snacking on them or eating them in the morning for breakfast. Then 3 bags of grapes. For some reason, our kids all of a sudden want grapes. So, and you know what? All these, I don't think they had grapes for a little bit. So I picked up 3 bags of those. And 1. What? You want some grapes? Yeah. Okay, and then I got 1 thing of oranges because we still have some oranges and apples, but 3 bags of apples. And that completes my Aldi haul. Okay, so that completes my Aldi haul for 2 weeks. Now, some of the stuff might last longer than 2 weeks. I'm not counting on it, but we'll see. I know right now everywhere is like running really low on things. So personally, for me to shop for a whole month with my size family, I don't know if you guys, you know, if you experience this, but like I feel a little guilty sometimes, like taking too much. I don't know. So we're gonna stick to trying this for right now. I used to always shop for every 2 weeks. I love shopping once a month. It worked out really nice last time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Aldi's and Target and Gordon's haul. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay guys, welcome back to My Full House. I have a brand new haul for you. It's our fill-in haul for the middle of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we got. My kids are downstairs right now having a little snack. So if you hear any noise, That's what you're hearing. Okay, so today I went to Gordon's, another big box of eggs. Now we would use one of these boxes for 2 weeks and then the other 2 weeks for breakfast and then a couple things I cook with. That's why we buy all these eggs. Lots of people to feed. A big bag of carrots. We already went through one for the first 2 weeks. And a big bag of cheese that we already went through again for the first 2 weeks. Now, mind you, I'm learning on how to do all of this. I don't normally shop for a whole month, so you would think like, oh, we'll just buy like double, and that makes sense. But at the same time, once again, I don't normally buy that big box of eggs, so I wasn't sure how quickly we would go through it. Normally I get that at Costco, but I am starting to go to Gordon's a little bit more too because some of the prices seem a little bit better than Costco, which we still love our Costco, and we'll have a big video coming up soon with that. But I just am trying to figure out what we will be using and not be using and try not to buy as much. That's the whole point of once a month shopping, trying to buy what you really need and less of what you're wasteful with. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out too with my kids. So, okay, let's get back to the haul. Okay, so a big bag of cheese that we use for eggs, our nacho night, and then just various little things. Some of my little ones like to just have like a pinch, for a snack. A thing of Pepsi. Now, I did not buy any Pepsi at the beginning of the month. I decided to kind of just stay away from it, which has been great, but temptation. I saw it and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pick one up. And then this big box of Frosted Flakes, which came in handy not only for my husband as a snack when he would get home from work, but also nights where my little one's keeping me up a lot. It's nice to just have something simple for them before I can get to making that big breakfast. Okay, and I'm going to start over here first. I picked up a thing of bacon. Like I mentioned, there's been a couple mornings I just needed my husband to kind of, make breakfast. So he kind of didn't make the meal the way that I planned, which is fine. So to fill in with using some extra sausage that I had set aside for our breakfast casseroles, I went ahead and picked up bacon for the next 2 weeks. So I can cook some bacon and then crumble it on top for those breakfast casseroles that I've been making. And our kids loved this yogurt from Gordon's. Now, when I went there originally, I only bought one. So I decided to pick up 2 this time because they really liked it as a snack with blueberries. So really, really good. It's about, I want to say almost $8 for one of these. And it's about 5 pounds of yogurt, so. All right, and then I also bought blueberries. I couldn't find them at first, so I asked the gentleman if they had any in back, and luckily they did because these are a big staple in our family. This is one thing that I would definitely add to our emergency haul that I'll be doing soon. I would totally stock up on these. So that's something that we're going to be doing because it's great, it's healthy. You can do many, many things with that. Down here, I needed another big jar of peanut butter. If you remember, I picked up 2. We are on our 2nd jar already. So, yeah. And then also the reason why I did that is the peanut butter and crackers I originally bought, I noticed some of the little ones were wasteful. So, even me giving them like half the package, I decided to go ahead and make my own. So what I'll be doing is giving them, 2 or 3, and then maybe they can even help. And then I know sometimes by helping make what you eat, they normally want to eat it. So we're going to try that. Some more jam that I needed for our peanut butter and jellies during the week for lunch. Over here for their dessert on Friday and Sundays, I'm gonna go ahead and make some brownies. So I got 2 of those. And then I thought as a treat, again, we could do some blueberry muffins. something a little different than having, you know, cake or ice cream. And then also we are doing spaghetti every, what is it on my board? Oh, you guys, let me show you my board really quick. So here is my board for my meal prep. So yeah, we do spaghetti on Mondays for dinner. So, okay. And then over here, I picked up some more of the spaghetti sauce, 2 things of sloppy joes for our sloppy joe meal, some nacho cheese, 4 jars of refried beans, vegetarian, string beans, and tater tots, and a big box of ruffled cheddar and sour cream chips. So that completes my haul, guys, for Gordon's. Hey guys, welcome back to My Full House. Today I have a brand new haul for you guys. Today I went to Target, Gordon's, where else did I go? Target, Gordon's. Oh, today I went to Target, Gordon's, and Meijer's. Okay, so I'm doing a new challenge. I'm going to do my very best and try to go shopping once a month. I am almost officially 20 weeks pregnant, so practically halfway there. And I just really want to stay out of the stores as much as possible. So I've already meal planned for the entire month. So for 7 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner are all planned, but it's going to be on repeat every month. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing with that. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I figure I will start with the craziness that I've never done before, which is I bought 20 loaves of bread, 10 wheat and 10 white. Now this is from Meijer's, so I'm going to show you Meijer's, what I got there first. So I'm going to be putting, you guys are asking, what are you going to do with all this? For the month of February, we are going to be having peanut butter and jellies for the month for just lunch. I want to keep it simple and just kind of see how it goes. This is all new to us. I will be putting practically almost all of them in the freezer. And then over here, the kids have been rewarded for doing good on a few of their tests they have done. So that's what the candy's for. And then down here, I bought 2 bags. I'm going to be making spaghetti once a week, so I'm going to be using half of the bag for a meal, so 4 weeks in a month, so I'm going to be doing that. And then over here I picked up 4, I believe these are 32 ounces, and when I was trying to figure out if I should purchase the patties or get these or even get the smaller rolls, these were $6.99, so it just made more sense to get these and then I can break them up. And what I'm going to be doing with this is making breakfast casserole. And that's where these play in. I bought 15 cans of the biscuits. So I just basically cut them up. I use 1 can for a casserole. So this is like 15 meals. So I'll be dividing up the sausage along with that as well. And then over here I picked up 4 things of butter. That was the limit. There's a limit at Meijer's right now with the butter. And then over here I went ahead and I picked up 8 gallons of whole milk. Now it's nice because they don't expire till February 11th, so I won't be freezing any of these, which I've never done anyways before, but it will be okay because by that point it should be all gone by February 11th. And then I also picked up some celery because with our lunch for peanut butter and jellies, we will be having diced celery with ranch or carrots with ranch. So that completes everything for Meijer's. Moving on to Gordon's. I picked up this big thing of cheese. And we will be using this cheese with our tacos. We have Nacho Friday. So every Friday, 4 days out of the month, every Friday we'll be having Nacho Friday, so we'll be using that. And then I'm also making Sloppy Joe casserole. And then this will also go with our casseroles for breakfast that I just mentioned over there. I'll sprinkle some cheese on top of the casserole. And then here are the baby carrots. These are from Gordon's. So lots of baby carrots. And we'll have that with ranch. And then salad, because I'm going to be making, again, we'll be using that for Nacho Friday. And then odds and ends of things. I picked up a big can of, I've never bought this before, but I'll let you guys know how it goes for me, but I'm going to open it and then store it, and then we'll use that for that week. So these are diced carrots. Then I picked up a can of green beans from Gordon's and a can of corn. Pop-Tarts for the kids. It comes with 24 strawberry, 12 cherry, and 12 blueberry, so they're just in those boxes. So that will be a snack for the kids. Now, this is not breakfast. This is a snack. Then this is another snack we're going to be doing. They really like the peanut butter and crackers. I've thought about making our own, just haven't gotten there yet. Then over here, I bought a big box of cornflakes. My husband requested to have cereal, late night snack. Over here, I picked up vanilla low-fat yogurt. Now, I've never bought this big of a one, but some of our kids like yogurt, so I figured on different breakfast or even at lunchtime, if they're not feeling the peanut butter and jelly, they can have this with frozen blueberries. A big thing of sour cream. I will be making chicken casserole 4 times this month, so I'll be using that for that. And for our Nacho Friday, a big thing of ranch. Again, I have never bought this, but I'm actually excited to try it out because we really do use a lot of ranch in our home. We use it for so many different things. But they're going to be using that with the celery and carrots. Then up above here, I needed to get some ground cinnamon, some onion powder, and then also I got 2 big things of peanut butter because, again, we're going to have peanut butter and jellies for the whole month in February for lunch. So big thing of jelly. And then another dinner we will have is hot dogs and cheeseburgers. So Sundays, we're going to have cheeseburgers. I was doing the crock pot Sunday, but I decided to do cheeseburgers this time. And then Wednesdays will be hot dogs and macaroni and corn. So that's where that will come in. Here is for our Sloppy Joes casserole that I'll be making. Then moving down, I got this thing. I figured I didn't want to get anything frozen for tonight, so I'm going to just put it in half, and I'll use this for a couple different meals. We're going to have Nacho Friday tonight because it's Friday. Then down below, I got this huge thing of home-style ground beef patties from Gordon's. Yeah. This, I believe, was like $50, I want to say. This was $35. We will be having hot dogs, so we got the beef franks. And this has 40 in the box, so I figured if we were to use 10 a week, you know, that's our whole month. A bag of chicken to go with our chicken casserole I'll be making. And then I picked up 2 bags of tater tots for the Sloppy Joe casserole. A frozen bag of green beans, yum. And I've never bought this there either, but it's the extra large fresh eggs. So yeah, I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'm actually pretty excited because we eat a ton of eggs for breakfast. And then here is a bag of frozen blueberries. Okay, so that's Gordon's. So Myers and Gordon's. Real quick, I picked up for our bunny some bunny food. Oh, you know what, you guys? I'm so sorry. Also, I bought a box of chips for the week when we have sandwiches. And then another box of yellow round tortilla chips. This is for our Nacho Friday. So 2 humongous boxes from Gordon's. Okay, now working our way over to Target. I picked up 2 bags of paper towel. So 1 and 2, and then a bag of, a big bag of toilet paper, which we still have some, so that's why I only got 1. Then I picked up 4 boxes of wipes, but one of them is an 8 count. The other 3 are 12. They didn't have anything else, so I got what I could get. 2 boxes of size 7 and 2 boxes of size 6. Now my goal is to get my 4-year-old potty trained, so I'm hoping we don't have to use these, but you know what? If she's not ready, I don't know. So I still got them. All right, and then I'll be making spaghetti again this month. So I picked up 8 jars. We use 2 at a time. I like to have a little bit extra for when my husband goes to work. He can take leftovers. It just makes things a lot easier for him and me. So 2 at a time. And then I picked up 4 diced tomatoes. So we'll use 1 for each meal. And then 8 boxes of spaghetti noodles. So we'll use 2 at a time. And that will be like our spaghetti. So with the meatballs. 2 boxes of Cliff Bars. 1 box of Cheerios. And then this will go for our Nacho Friday. A mild chunky salsa. Now not everybody has this. It's mainly my husband and I. But everybody does have this. So I bought 2 jars. So we'll use half at a time. 4 things of taco seasoning, 4 cans of refried beans, and 4 cans of black beans. And then 8 boxes of the rich creamy Annie's macaroni. We'll use 2 at a time, so that's for the whole month. And over here I got, again, 8 boxes of the stovetop. This will be for my chicken casserole that I'll be making, as well as 4 cans of cream and mushroom for that recipe, 2 cans of baking spray for when I make those casseroles, 1 thing of French vanilla creamer that we use for our coffee, and then our coffee pods that we like to use, 2 things of old-fashioned oats. And then my daughter requested some raisins. She goes, Mom, you haven't bought raisins in a long time. I'm like, okay, I'll get them. 1 big thing of dishwash pods, our laundry soap, and our laundry detergent that we use. And then I picked up 5 boxes of tissues because it's still the season that sometimes runny noses just happen. 2 things of hand sanitizer when we're out and about, so we have that on hand. That's the kind we use, the Honest. And then 2 things of washcloths. Now I bought black on purpose. It's not like it's the prettiest thing, but they're for our kitchen. I've really been wanting to get away from like the kids using wipes to wipe everything down, so we're gonna work on that and hopefully save some money on wipes. Then over here from Target I picked up 6 things of applesauce to go along with our peanut butter and jellies. And then this is for my daughter. She's still, well, she at 1 year old started drinking formula. But she likes it, so we're going to keep going with it. So I got a big one, and she doesn't go all the way through it in 2 weeks, so I figured this will last a month. And then these are the squishies that we use for her as well. She eats food, but she still likes the squishies. So at night, in the middle of the night, she wakes up and it's just easy. So I got 2 boxes of this variety pack, 2 boxes of this variety pack, and then 2 boxes of the banana pumpkin, and 2 boxes of this kind. And she likes this one a lot too. So I got 2 boxes of those. 2 of those, and 3 of the apple peach oatmeal. I kind of like that it has oatmeal. I think it's a good filler. for the nighttime. And then the apple, raspberry, spinach, and Greek yogurt. I bought 2 of those. And I only bought 1 of these, but I like that it said fiber and protein, so we'll see how she likes that one. Then over here, I went ahead and I picked up 3 boxes of her teethers that she likes. So I got 2 peach and 1 mango raspberry, 2 peach puffs, and then I got this variety pack. I believe it has like the banana. Yeah, it has banana and then strawberry. Strawberry apple is what it says. So I got 2 of those. So hopefully that will last a month. I think it will. But once again, this is something we're trying out. I really don't want to have to go every 2 weeks anymore. 1 box of applesauce. So it has 10 apples and then 5 apple mangoes and 5 apple banana. 4 boxes of this, get a better view, there we go. 4 boxes of the Go-Go squeeze yogurts. It has strawberry and banana in those. And I also bought this from Gordon's. I had it in the freezer, so we got chocolate chip ice cream to reward the kids on Fridays and Sundays. Okay guys, that's it. That completes my haul. That completes what we're going to be eating for the month of February. I will go back for little odds and ends probably through the month. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I still need to get a couple more things like pretzels and bananas at Aldi's. But other than that, that completes my haul for the month of February. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I'll see you soon. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye. Oh, and this is the aftermath, you guys, of what happens with all the bags. So, recycle, recycle, recycle. Hey guys, welcome back to My Full House. Today I have a brand new haul for you guys for the new year. So this is our first official haul for January of 2022. And it's pretty big. I ended up going to Meijer's and Target this time. I have yet to make it to Costco. I don't know if you guys are anything like me. It's just sometimes you just want to get in the store and get out. And I feel like Costco is just so wonderful. And it's also very big. So I just really did not feel like lugging myself around and this baby. I will be 18 weeks tomorrow, so I'm just really tired. But let's get started in this haul for you guys. Here we go. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with Target. I went and I bought these. I'm trying something new for the new year, and I'm trying to really meal plan a little bit better. So we're kind of testing things out. I know with having baby number 7 on the way, I don't know why it took me this long to finally get into the rhythm of meal planning, but I'm really going to try this out, and hopefully I can get the hang of it, and you guys will see me probably mess up and hopefully thrive as well. So, okay, I ended up getting the kids for their snacks. Now they have 2 snacks a day. So after breakfast, they are always coming back for something to eat, and so I thought if I would just have something for them ready and set out, it might make my life easier, and then they would also get in the rhythm of knowing that's going to happen as well, instead of hopping the gate or mom, or dad, you know how that goes. So we're going to do peanut butter and crackers for one of the snacks, and then Cliff Bars for the other. So we have 2 snacks out of the day. So I got 3 boxes of the peanut butter and 3 boxes of the Cliff Bars. So I'm kind of testing out to see also how we're going to go through them and how to go about that. Down below, I needed some more lunch baggies. These definitely come in for snacks. For us, that's what we kind of use them for. And then I also bought some foil for cooking. 3 boxes now. Like again, I haven't made it to Costco, so this is the pancake mix we purchased there, but in the meantime, I just went ahead and got the box from Target. I believe it was like $2.39. So normally at Costco, I think it's like $6 or $7 for their big bag. So hopefully that works out. 2 things of log cabin syrup, 6 things of the Annie's macaroni and cheese. Now, I did stock up to get an extra few. We probably won't go through these all in 14 days, but yeah, just to have a few on hand because that is the kids' favorite. They're not a big fan of anything else really when it comes to macaroni and cheese. This is the brand they like. Then over here, I do a lot of squeezies, as we call them. So I ended up getting the apple banana. Now, my 1-year-old, my 2-year-old, and my 4-year-old, they kind of join in on this kind. But then, and these. So these are the Go-Go Squeeze yogurts. It comes in banana and strawberry. I found in my Target that I went to today, they actually carry the count 16. Normally, I believe it's like 10, I want to say. So that was a nice thing. So I ended up getting 3 boxes of those. And then again, my 1-year-old, she is eating normal food, but she still wants baby food. So these come in handy for her. So I ended up getting 4 boxes of the banana and pumpkin and 6 boxes of the peach, banana, and apricot. And then down below here, my 3 younger ones been needing a sippy cup. So got 3 from Target. Now, I don't know if this is going on in your guys's, you know, where you're living, but we're having a lot of shortage on so many things on Cliff Bars, crackers. I was surprised to even see those. But now it's baby soap. So I got what I could. I wanted to do a Target pickup, but because every time I would click on something, it would say recommend you to another store. And I really didn't want to go to 2 different Targets today. So I ended up getting, this is the one we normally get. But because of the shortage, I ended up getting this one as well. So I bought 2 of those just to have on hand, and then 1 of the lotion, and I believe that's lavender. Then over here, I have more squeezes. And also we are giving our 1-year-old formula now, so this is what she is having now. She does not have formula all day. It's mainly like nap time and bedtime, so 2 times a day. This was the only one they had in this size. I was so surprised they did not have the big one I normally get. Then I ended up getting 3 boxes of this 8 count of squeezies. So yeah, I'm gonna stock up on those because I just feel like we go through them so fast, and I know it's expensive. You guys are probably like, why don't you make your own? Or why don't you buy the kind in the jar? Oh, you guys, I just don't. I need anything that's gonna save my time. So we went ahead and got that, and then also these little tealers. This is banana peach, and these are just banana. And there was a shortage on these too. So really surprised, but I don't know, you guys, everything going on in the world. And then they didn't have the normal puffs we normally get. So I ended up getting these. This is vanilla, peach. Okay, so yeah, we ended up getting those for her. She really likes those, and so do my older kids. So we always have to be like, okay, no more, guys. But yeah, they're funny. They're like, for my birthday, can you buy me some? So 3 things of this quick oats. I also needed some wood cleaner, and then some pods for our dishwasher. And then I use these with my face cleaner, so that's why I got those. And then this is for like nail polish to remove it. And then this is the spray we use to clean like our counters and anything that kind of needs a little cleaning. So I got 2 of those. At Target right now too, if you buy 3, you get a $10 gift card. So I ended up just doing that because we needed them anyways. So I went ahead and got the big count of the dryer sheets, softener, and laundry detergent. Oh yeah, and then right here too, I ended up getting shampoo and conditioner. These are for the kids' bathrooms, the one we have downstairs and upstairs. Then down below here, there's like a shortage on wipes and diapers too, but luckily where I went, they were stocked, so I ended up getting 3 boxes of wipes, size 7 diapers, and size 6. And I don't know, I stocked up for 1, but we normally go through 2 boxes in 2 weeks, which is crazy. So we're really trying to start using washcloths more and not just wasting wipes. Very difficult, but we're really trying to do that. Save money and save wipes. So I got 3 boxes of tissue for the bathrooms, 1 for each bathroom. This is paper towel, got that, and then a big thing of toilet paper. So yeah, stocked up on that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start over here by our meat. This is Meijer's now. So at Meijer's, I went ahead and got this bottom round roast. So not crazy on the price, but you know what, you guys, I'm not a pro at pricing, but this was $25.73. And then we also ended up getting a boneless chuck roast. So I'm planning on doing crock pots on Sunday. So that's what these are for. 1 for each Sunday with like potatoes and carrots and all that good stuff in a salad. So over here, I ended up getting 2 things of beef, a thing of bacon, because I'm going to be making potato soup, and then also BLTs. Over here, we ended up getting, oh goodness, it's so different than going to Costco, so I had to like really make sure I got what I needed, and we really like the cage-free. They just taste better, and I don't know, I really like them. So I got 7 containers of the 18 count. Then over here, I ended up getting 3 gallons of whole milk, a big tub of sour cream, because we're gonna make nachos, like tacos, but nachos with all that. So that's for toppings, and then for the potato soup as well. And then these are the pods we use for our coffee creamer, potatoes, and then I got a frozen thing of peas, corn, mixed veggies, and then 2 things of green beans, because I'm gonna make shepherd's pie. So I'm probably gonna do like mainly green beans and then add maybe some of those, or just keep it as is. I'm not sure yet. And then a bag of broccoli. Up above, we have some oranges. And then these are Honeycrisp apples. I don't know about you guys, but we love these apples. I just have such a hard time buying any other kind because they just really don't have that juicy flavor. But if I leave these out on our fruit stand we have, the kids waste them, so I've learned to keep these downstairs in our fridge, and I'll bring a couple up at a time and cut them up and then give them out to them, because if not, they're taking 2 bites and wasting them. When these are, it was like, I think $13 for all these, which is pretty pricey, but we really enjoy those. 2 things of red seedless grapes, and then I got parsley and cilantro. Back here, 2 bags of avocado. It comes with 4 in each one. So that's going to be for our BLTs. I like to add avocado, a little bit of fat to our BLT. And bananas. So if these bananas end up going bad too quick, we just cut them up, put them in a freezer bag, and freeze them for smoothies. 3 bags of the 6 counts of peppers. A bag of carrots for those 2 roasts. So I'll just cut it in half, and that will make up for that. And then I'll probably have either peppers, or again, I'll add some other veggies to it with potatoes. I got a big thing of garlic bread. 2 loaves of bread for sandwiches during the week when we have school, but also the kids like Lunchables. So what I mean by that is we make homemade Lunchables. So we'll add, again, cheese I just bought for sandwiches, or we just slice it up with the Lunchables, homemade Lunchables with crackers and meat. 2 things of butter. Butter was limited. I don't know if that's at your guys' store. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are having trouble finding. But yeah, we could only get up to 4 of these. String cheese. Now, I'm going to add this with our Lunchables or also with the snacks for the week. So that's what those are for kids that are maybe a little extra hungry for some reason, or I don't know, going through a growth spurt. We got some cheese sticks. Okay, and a big bag of cheese because we add some cheese to our scrambled eggs, our sunny side eggs. And then I'm going to use this also for the shepherd's pie. And then I am making 2 casseroles for Sundays. I'm going to make, with using these, I got biscuits. So I'm going to make a biscuit, sausage, an egg, and cheese. And then make some gravy on the side for whoever would like to sprinkle some on their casserole. So bringing us over to the sausage, we really like this maple one. I forgot all about it, but so we got, I believe, 6 of these. So even though they're like in these little patty things, I just ground it up and put it into our casserole. It's so good. The kids really requested this, so I went ahead and did that. A thing of fish sticks for my sanity on a day that I just really decide, okay, pregnancy's taking over, I'm not cooking. So we'll do something like this on one of those days. And then meatballs. I like to do either barbecue meatballs with rice, or we use these for spaghetti as well. Then here is the kind of meat we're going to use for our Lunchables, the chicken breast. And then I also bought some ham. So we can either fry this up with some eggs, or just, they can also have this with their Lunchables. So, and then also today at Meijer's, they had a deal, you know, the buy 10, get one free. So it was like buy 10 for $10, get one free. 11th one was free, if that makes sense. So anyways, I ended up getting this honey wheat braids. I got 4 bags of those, so I used my 11th one to get the free. And then 3 bags of the butter braids. And 4 bags of the tiny twists pretzels. So this will be another snack as well. Trying to also stock up, so when I saw that deal, I was like, great deal, let's get it. 2 bags of party size chips. So we're going to use these with like our BLTs and probably the Lunchables as well. But I'm not just going to set this out where they can dive in. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to do a lot better at making sure everybody is sharing, because some kids could eat the whole bag, if you know what I mean, guys. And then there's none for anyone else. So, and then these 2 bags are for our nights that we're going to have nachos. So I'm going to put some like taco meat, some cheese, toppings, probably some cilantro on top and avocado. So we're going to have a party with our nachos. And then they also had a deal on the cucumbers. So buy 10 for $10 and get the 11th one free. This seems like a lot, but you guys, it's really not. We love cucumbers here. We could probably eat them in 2 days, but we're not going to do that. And then also, I decided to, I don't know if you guys do dessert every night in your households, but we used to, long time ago actually. I decided to start rewarding them, I guess you would say, per se. On Sundays, we'll have a dessert. I have 2 boxes. I just don't know where the other one went. So on Sundays and Fridays. So Sunday, we're going to reward for the beginning of the school week with a treat for after dinner. And then on Fridays, as a reward for good job with school, we're going to have a treat. So trying to start something new, encouragement. So I'm just trying to encourage my kids to thrive and do their very best, and also try to limit complaining. So I thought that might be a fun way to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I'll see you guys soon in my next one. Take this mat at Aldi's. I believe it was $8. I don't believe in having to go to all these big stores that are meant for bulk shopping. Back to My FullHouse. I just made it back home. My kids helped me unload. They were so kind, and I appreciate it so much, because from the early years I was able to do it all. As I've had more children, and as you know, I'm pregnant with baby number 8, 31 weeks, and I'm tired today. It's really hot out. We went to Aldi's. I haven't gone anywhere else yet. I still need to go to a few other stores, and I actually need to go back to Aldi. You know, sometimes you just forget things, and that's exactly what I did. And that's okay. My husband is working a double today, and I'm so grateful. He's doing what he's doing for our family. Well, Mama's gonna do what she can do for our family as well. If you haven't, get yourself something cold to drink. It's gonna be a long one. I know it's probably not the best thing. I've been talking about how I need to drink more water, and I did really good yesterday with my water, but today I just needed a soda. Thank you, Family Express. Before I go ahead and film this haul, I'm resting for a moment. We just got back, and I want to sit down. My ankles are pretty swollen. I'm retaining water, and that's pretty common, so I need to ice them. But before I film, I just thought I would chit chat with you guys a little bit. I wanted to talk to you guys about bulk shopping. I know I have shopped at Costco. I even shop at Gordon's, which is another way to shop in bulk. But I've been thinking about how I love shopping in bulk because I have a large family and I don't like going into the store. But right now I have to shop every 2 weeks. That's just kind of how our budget works. I would love to shop once a month, but that's just not going to be able to happen at this moment. You have to do what works for your family and your budget. Lately, I've been shopping at Aldi and kind of doing like a bulk form thing. When I go to Aldi's, I will buy a case of whatever it is. It could be olives, green beans, corn, fruit. Instead of buying, 6 cans of olives, I buy the whole case, which is 12. And I'll do that with fruits and vegetables, things like that. Now, we always like to have fresh. Fresh is more expensive. So once my family is out of the fresh, we go into can or we go into freezer. So it just works for us. So you have to do what works for your family as well. But I just don't want to go into Costco. I really just don't want to walk the stores with being this far along and knowing, I'm swelling. So I just want to encourage you guys, if you are discouraged in any way that you don't want to shop at Costco or Sam's Club or Gordon's or any bulk store, you don't have to. You can always stock up wherever you're at. I don't normally buy a whole box of bananas if there's only one box. I just won't do that. There was so much today, and when I normally go, I'm okay. I normally go on the times that they restock, so I'm not taking from anyone else because, I am trying to be courteous of others. I have a large family. We have to eat too, and so that's just another way that you can shop in bulk. And it's been working quite well for me. And when I went to Aldi's today and I got a case of olives, I came home. I normally go and I get pretty much the same thing. It just works with my family. They all like certain things. So we haven't changed our menu up too much, only because they're still at that age where they're a little bit more pickier. Now I'll buy extra things for my husband and I or my daughter because we're not as picky, but I don't step out too often because they're picky. Gradual stock up is okay as well. Not everybody can go spend an extra $1,000 to stock up their pantries or their fridge. Some people, it has to be a gradual process. All right, so right now I'm just icing my ankles. They're very swollen. Boone's having some playtime, watching some TV. Dogs are napping. It's way too hot out. Everyone's getting a snack right now, and I'm just icing my ankles because they are extremely swollen, which I've never had my ankles swollen. I've had my knees or my legs, but not my ankles. I think I've only had that after I've given birth to my first. So I don't know, maybe it's the humidity, the weather, or pregnancy, or everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and ice that for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it on my knees, and hopefully that will help. Okay, so my kids went ahead and went out of their way to set this up for me today, and I greatly appreciate it because I'm very tired. Now, the reason I kind of show you our groceries in our basement is because we put a lot of this in our storage pantry, which is right here. As you can see from my last video, a lot is missing. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this up, but before I do that, I'm gonna show you what I got. And then I'll show you the before, here it is. And then I will show you the after. I still have to go back to Aldi's, so you'll see this towards the end. But what I did get today was olives, a whole case, whole 12 of them. And we do still have 6 left of the ones I bought 2 weeks ago. So again, that's what I'm talking about, is that you don't have to go to Costco to buy in bulk. Even when you go to Costco, majority of the time, you're getting maybe 12 to 9 cans in a case. Here, I did the exact same thing without going to Costco. And then, here's my soda. I still have 6 left from 2 weeks ago. So if you've noticed, we only used, I guess, 6 cans. I might have had a couple left from the other case I purchased the other 2 weeks ago. We shop every 2 weeks at this moment. Eventually, I'm praying that by doing this, little by little, I won't have to go every 2 weeks. That's the plan, you guys. In the meantime, if you just stock up a tad bit, it doesn't mean you have to do every item. I physically cannot afford to stock up on every single item, but I can choose this week, oh, I'm gonna do 12 cases. Or next week, I'm not gonna do 12 cases of olives. I'm gonna do 12 cans. I'm gonna do 12 cans of refried beans. It's whatever you wanna do. But the point is, you're still stocking up your pantry. Planning ahead for emergencies, planning so you don't have to go to the store all the time, all those good things. So I have 6 here, plus the 12 I just purchased. So that's a good start. That just goes to show you the tad bit. So I'm gonna show you that with each thing. Then down here, I bought 12 cans of peaches. My kids have been loving these. I can't quite say these will last for 2 weeks or after 2 weeks. We only have 2 cans left of peaches over there and 2 cans of mixed fruit. Now I didn't buy any more mixed fruit. So there's a few things I have to go back and get that I totally slipped my mind. But down below here, I did buy 12 cans of these mandarin oranges. So I bought 12 cans of these mandarin oranges that my kids like. And again, this is a good thing for the summertime. It's quick and easy. Take 2 or 3 cans, you know, drain the juice, put them in a bowl, and there's a little snack for outside, because I don't like my kids just having tons of junk. I would prefer them to have something like this, but we normally eat these after all the fresh is gone. So this still doesn't last us though too much over 2 weeks. Now, I went ahead and I picked up 6 of these unsweetened apple sauces. I think I have a half of one left in the fridge, and then I have 2 more over there. So that just gives you another example how stocking up gradually will help your pantry as well. 4 boxes of these crackers. We like to do homemade Lunchables when we play outside a lot. These pretzels that my kids love, but they are way overpriced at Aldi's. I think they were like $5.50. Every now and then I will pick up a couple and we'll make do with that. Now, this is something new I tried, you guys. I've never bought this much at once. Trial and error and see what's gonna go on, if I'll do this again or if I won't. Now, starting from the top, we always have Nacho Friday. Sometimes it's not on Friday, sometimes it's on Wednesday or another day of the week. But we normally go through 2, 1 each week, because I shop every 2 weeks. Down here, I bought 3 bags of these buttery flavored popcorn. So 3 bags of these, 3 bags of dill, 3 bags of these stick pretzels. And these mainly are like outdoor stuff, you guys. Honestly, my kids love playing outside and they like to snack a lot. We have neighbor kids come over, so we like to share as well. Down here, I bought 2 bags of these barbecue chips and 6 bags of these wave potato chips. So there's 3 here and 3 here. And I never really take the boxes. Now I thought about maybe keeping the box and seeing if that will help like manage the organization. We'll see. So this is snacks. Now they don't eat this in one day, you guys. This goes over 2 weeks. The last time I bought a lot like this, we still had half of this for the next 2 weeks. So sometimes it works out. And then again, remember, your budgeting fluctuates. You know, some weeks you can buy like this, some weeks you can't. So don't be hard on yourself. Buy what you can when you can. But remember, you're still always stocking up in some way. That will help you. Believe it or not, there's been times where I've forgotten to buy olives. And I'm like, oh, we're all out. And I go down and I'm like, oh my goodness, no, we're not. We still have more. I mean, sometimes I send my kids down to get what I need. So I forget. And I don't always check before I go grocery shopping. I know, shame on me, but I don't. And so sometimes I'm like, oh, we have plenty. And then I get home and maybe we have 2 cans. So, you know, it works out and sometimes it doesn't. All right, so moving down, I went ahead and I got 4 of these. Normally, these are oatmeal, by the way. So I got 4 of these oatmeal. Normally, I only get 2, and that lasts us 2 weeks. So 1 week, 1 the next. So again, just trying to get ahead of the game now. Because we have more, sometimes you end up using more. So that could happen as well. Instead of having oatmeal every other day, we could have it every day. It just depends. So I'm also not going to be such a stickler on if they want it, they can have it. It's here. 2 things of peanut butter. They are still on that kick of peanut butter and jelly. I feel like we go through peanut butter more. Some just want peanut butter and some want peanut butter with apples or peanut butter with banana. So I only got 1 jelly because I think we still have one we haven't opened yet. 3 things of this medium nacho sauce. We use that on our Nacho Fridays. 3 ketchups because they were on sale. So again, I'm just trying to get ahead of the game. Doesn't mean it will be here. Sometimes we'll use it if we're grilling out more than usual. 1 thing of barbecue honey because we love that barbecue chicken so much. And then over here, I bought just 1 of these extra large pizza supremes. Mainly, this is pretty much for my oldest daughter, my husband, and I because we're the ones that like this kind. The rest prefer the cheese, so I bought 2 of the cheese. 6 of these cream cheese. Normally, I buy the whipped cream cheese, but I just been noticing we've been going through it way too fast. So, to help with that, I went back to the original cream cheese. Because I did buy some bagels this time. And then over here, I bought 5 of these chicken breasts. They were on sale. And 5 of these Kobe Jack cheese. And the reason why is because, again, those crackers I just showed you, we use that in homemade Lunchables. Then down here, I bought some Snickers from Mommy and Daddy. Just a little treat to have. And then over here, I bought 2 packages of these egg roll chickens. These were so good. We bought them, put them in the air fryer, and I swear I could eat a whole package by myself. But they are delicious. If you've never had them at Aldi's, you gotta try these. 1 thing of Kobe Jack shredded cheese. The reason being, I plan on going to Gordon's, and I wanna buy a big bag there because we go through cheese a lot with making eggs, Nacho Friday, snacking. A lot of my kids like shredded cheese as a snack as well. So just 1 to hold us over until I make it to Gordon's. Then up here in this chair, I went ahead and bought 6 loaves of white bread and 6 of these plain bagels. Now, again, we might go through these in 2 weeks and we might not. Either way is fine with me. The bagels are kind of a sanity thing right now for me at the end of this pregnancy. I'm very tired lately. So this will help me where we can make sunny side eggs, put some cream cheese, egg on top, some cheese, and have a banana or blueberries or something like that. And we're good to go for breakfast. And I did pick up this mat at Aldi's. I believe it was $8. I'm just gonna put this in front of my sink. So while we're doing dishes, our back and our legs feel a little bit better and our feet. But I love the color of this. So I only got one. They only had one, or I probably would have bought 2 to put in front of my oven. Okay, so now over here, I bought 1 case of Pepsi. I haven't given up. Sorry guys, haven't given up on this yet. I had a lady the other day tell me, you're not supposed to have this. And I'm like, why not? And she's like, well, you're pregnant. And I was like, I know. I said, but this is baby number 8. She goes, oh, you can have whatever the heck you want to drink. Go ahead. I just thought that was funny. But anyways, I bought a whole case of bananas. Oh, yes, I did. At Aldi's. Nobody looked at me this time. Probably because the store was pretty empty today for some reason. But what we're gonna go ahead and do is we always just tear them apart like this. And I have a thing we put all of our bananas up stairs on, and eventually they turn yellow and our kids down them. I don't know, they love bananas. We put them, slice them up, put some bananas with oatmeal, bananas on a peanut butter sandwich, banana smoothies, bananas by themselves, bananas bread. We freeze the bananas when they start getting a little too bruised and things like that. And then we make smoothies, you name it. There's many things you can do with bananas. So I bought a whole box. I did this the last 2 weeks and it really served our home a good purpose because my kids love to snack, but I don't want them snacking on chips all day long, you know? So this evens it out. And then I bought 4 bags of grapes because I still have a ton of cans. I still have a ton of cans of chicken breast that I want to make chicken salad with. And we normally put grapes in our chicken salad. So 4 of these, and then also the kids just love them as a snack while we're outside. We take a whole bag and rinse them and put them in a bowl and they snack away. I mean, they're gone fast. So Aldi's had very good grapes this time, so I appreciate that. And then when I went to the farm the last time, I wanted to get a whole case of blueberries. Well, I went ahead and I did that at Aldi's today. Again, like I said, if you can't make it to Costco or Sam's Clubs or Gordon's, you can still shop in bulk form at your local grocery store. Again, you might have a couple eyes looking at you wondering why you're getting all of this or all of this. I normally don't take all of this if there's not much there. I'm not rude like that. But if there's cases upon cases, which there were this time, then I do take a case. And so again, they had just stocked all the shelves and there were tons and tons of blueberries, strawberries, grapes. So I went ahead and I bought a whole box. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cases of blueberries. Now, I'm probably gonna leave 2 out and take the other 10 and put them in freezer baggies and freeze them for smoothies, for oatmeal, for a snack, and that way they won't go bad. And that way Mama doesn't have to go back to the store so soon for blueberries. So that's another way to shop in bulk form without having to go to a bulk store. Okay, over here, we've gone on a kick of lemons and limes. Now we always have bought lemons for our water, but now we're buying limes. So I went ahead and bought this bag of limes at Aldi's today, and then 2 lemons. Now at Aldi's today, I did notice they had a different type of potato. I think it said Potato Farm or something like that was the name of the brand of potato. I have not been familiar with that. It did not look the best like the other potatoes I had been buying, so I did spend a little bit more on potatoes this time. So I got the yellow ones, and these are so much easier to slice. Of course, they're a lot softer, they cook quicker, so that will come in handy when we make French fries or baked potatoes or diced potatoes for breakfast with onions. And then I went ahead and purchased just 5 sweet potatoes. We still have a couple, and I just didn't want to buy too many sweet potatoes this time. 1 bag of onions, because we still have a ton of onions upstairs as well. 2 bags of carrots. I think we still have 2 in our refrigerator right here. It's a great refrigerator. Now a whole case of these cucumbers. I believe there are 12 in here. Again, that's another way to shop bulk. These will be gone fast between making cucumber salad, salads, eating them plain, putting salt on them, dipping them in ranch, you name it, they're gonna be gone. So I'm not too worried about this. And our refrigerator down here is amazing, super cold, keeps it fresh. 1 thing of celery, and that's gonna be going into our chicken salad as well, or plain, or you can have some peanut butter on it or some cream cheese. So lots of ways to eat some celery. And then I did pick up 4 heads of lettuce, because with that lunch meat we can make sandwiches, and we all love lettuce on our sandwich. 1 thing of this green onion, because I've missed it. So I just picked up 1. It was less than $1, and I like this on our Nacho Fridays. I like it over my eggs, a lot of things. Over my chicken salad. I just love a little bit of that onion taste, but it's not too potent. A little bit of cilantro, because right now my cilantro is not producing. It is blooming, and it's not happy with the heat. So I went ahead and purchased that. 1 thing of mushrooms. I've been missing this as well. I have not been buying mushrooms lately for eggs or just sauteing with some potatoes. 6 bags of these peppers, mixed peppers, and 2 bags of these green peppers. And that completes the first portion of my Aldi haul, because I'm still going to be going back. I need to get a few more canned items and some meat. There was just a few things I forgot. It was a little bit hard today with having the kids with me and shopping. But that is it, guys. All right. So the kids, out of sight, out of mind. I love this butter for baking. It's just a big block of butter, and it's awesome. Hey guys, welcome back to My Full House. Today it got up to 97. It's hot, it's muggy, it's gross. My ankles are swollen. I'm tired, that's all. But a lot going on, a lot. Would you believe it if I told you I didn't just go to Aldi's yesterday? I went today, and then I went back today. I really need to make a list. That's how bad it is. But we got it done. The only thing I did forget was milk. About that time, as you can see, I'm getting bigger. My ankles are getting swollen. I don't know if I'm retaining because of pregnancy or the heat. A little more water, a little more salt. I have my ice water with my lemon, my lime, and my salt. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start over here, and this is Gordon's. Again, I took you guys the last time I made a video to show you just a little bit behind the scenes. So it's a bulk store, kind of like Costco or Sam's Club, without a membership. And the store is not ginormous. And so it works for me with being this far along. Okay, so down here, if you knew in my last video, we did this with some hot dogs, and it was so good. So I went ahead and I got 2 more, because that's a couple meals when the kids are just eating hot dogs. I like to spice it up a bit. We got 2 of these with beans for our hot dogs, 1 big can of this Swedish style sauce. This is really good on some of these egg noodles with meatballs. So I went ahead and picked up 1 of those. Now these are like emergency purposes. Right now it's an emergency. I am 31 weeks pregnant and I'm tired. So this is sweet and savory sauce. This one again is delicious. All you do is get some meatballs, put this sauce on it, and let it cook all day in your crock pot. Or you can even do it in your Instant Pot or oven or whichever you desire. And with this one, I would actually put this over rice. A big can of spaghetti sauce. Reason being is I want to start meal prepping where I cook a ton ahead for this beautiful son that is coming into the world soon. That way my family has food and I don't have to think about it. So that's what this big can is for. It's mom trying to get ahead, doing some meal prep before I go to the hospital. This is sweet and sour sauce, so good with some chicken breast over rice, and it even has a little bit of pineapple in there, like you can see. Really delicious. Back here are all about their big bags of lettuce. This will be gone in a few days because lunch and dinner, we eat it up. That way it doesn't go to waste. And my kids never complain, they love salad. So we add these little tortilla strips. They're delicious. You can add this to like a taco bowl even. We've done that. And then my kids love croutons. So this huge bag lasts probably about a month, I want to say. Okay, this armor, body armor, my kids are going to be starting soccer. My oldest does not do good with Gatorade. The dye, for some reason, does some. So we've been trying different drinks to see what her tummy can handle. Over here, I picked up some big things like Costco or Sam's Club would sell without having to walk a million miles. So parsley flakes, garlic powder, and onion powder. 6 things of spaghetti noodles. Again, I'm gonna hopefully get ahead and freeze some of those in some freezer baggies. These are panini noodles, or mastacholi noodles, and that's what we'll probably use them for, is mastacholi. And then again, I got egg noodles. They're wide to go along with a couple of these meals. And then over here, this Southern style mustard potato salad is amazing. They have so many, they have coleslaw. I mean, they have so many different varieties of just potato salad, with skin, without skin, you name it. This one is my favorite. Yes and amen. Coffee creamer, because we live on Grace and coffee in this house. Got a little bit of this whipped cream because I've been wanting it in my coffee. Another thing of this big vanilla yogurt. If you saw at the beginning of the video, I bought a ton of blueberries. So we're gonna sprinkle some of those on this yogurt. 2 things of these butter. Somehow it got smashed, but that's okay. I am going to be cooking up some chocolate chip cookies and hopefully freezing some again to get ahead where the kids could have a yummy snack and watch a movie with dad while I'm in the hospital. I love this butter for baking. It's just a big block of butter and it's awesome. It's so much easier than undoing 4 sticks of butter. 1 humongous thing of sour cream. I'm hoping we'll use it all. So I'm gonna be thinking of some meals that I can make with sour cream, and then hopefully freezing them as well. We will use that in our Nacho Fridays, our taco bowls, various things the kids like to use it with. We can mix it with some ranch seasoning. Many ways to spice up sour cream. Up here, this is a 35 can pack, as it says upside down, of Sprite. I don't normally buy Sprite, but the fizz and the bubbles is what I need right now over some ice. So my husband actually prefers Sprite, so yay for him. He's gonna have Sprite. Up here, I got this huge box of Lay's chips, 50 bags. Now, what we do with this is I keep this down here with our other chips, so the kids, out of sight, out of mind. Okay guys, so that completes my Aldi's and Gordon haul. I still have to go to Target. I don't know if I'm gonna go tonight or if I'm gonna go first thing in the morning. I cannot get it all done in one day anymore. It's just not gonna happen for me right now. All right guys, so that's it. That's My FullHouse. Today I have a brand new Target haul for you guys. It's a little bit different because I have some baby things in there for the brand new baby, Dirks. We're calling him Dirk Dino, a little nickname for him. So I've got quite a bit of things today at Target. I spent over $800, which is easy to do at Target. You can buy like 3 things and still spend $800, but about more than 3 things. So let's go. Okay, so let's start down here at the very bottom, and then we'll work our way to the table. We needed a house filter for our air. I went ahead and picked up this huge, ginormous toilet paper, which to us, this does not last long, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a tad bit more. Large family problems. 1 thing of paper towel and 1 big box of trash bags because that is our trash can. Big family problems, right guys? Gotta have a lot of trash when you have a lot of kids. And I went ahead and picked up, it's a little soon, baby's not here yet, but I just want to have it on hand and be prepared, a big box of size 1 diapers. I never really used newborns. All my babies are over 8 pounds, so as you can see in the box, it is 8 pounds to 14 pounds. So I always get size 1, and I love the Target brand Up and Up. They had just changed their packaging, so they were out of diapers for almost a month, I want to say. So I'm glad to see it back. Okay, so we're going to start up here on the table. These are pads that we like to use for our Swiffer, which is right over there. I no longer buy the spray that you normally buy for the Swiffer. I just use our own spray and we spray the ground. But these are still very useful. So we use this a lot. We have a mini golden doodle and a standard doodle, and they make messes. This is our laundry detergent we've been using lately, Gain. I just love the smell, so I've been sticking with that. This is our Dawn soap we like to use for dishes. We have a dishwasher, but you know, with anything, you still sometimes need to wash things. 1 thing of Dial hand soap. Okay, so this is what we use on our hardwood floors sometimes. But most of the time we just literally use the Method spray bottle. So this is a refill, but we normally use the Method spray bottle and we fill it with just some Dawn soap and some water because this will make things sticky. But if you need this for like your bathroom and things like that, it does make things smell much better. And about every 2 weeks, I feel like I'm buying a new scrub brush. We do a lot of dishes in this house, and my oldest, that's mainly her chore. So, you know, it just helps make the job easier. So we did 1 of those, 3 boxes of tissue, 1 thing of disinfect wipes. Again, I like this. Makes my life easier when I need to go into the bathroom and just tidy it up real quick rather than using a spray bottle all the time. 2 things of this shampoo and conditioner, frizz control. I have pretty wavy curly hair, and so a lot of my kids as well have the same, so we need a little frizz control. And you guys, 'tis the season, everybody needs new socks. So I couldn't remember who needed them, so we kind of compromised. So Mabel and Elias, they're about the same size foot. She's almost 3, he's almost 5, so this might just be for Elias, but here's a nice pack of socks for him. Then it was nice to see these on sale. This is for my oldest daughter, my oldest son. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks like it would be my husband's foot. But this is my oldest son. And then my husband also needed some new just ankle socks. Everyday wear, not work socks. And over here, they've changed up these dental picks. They used to sell them just like the ones I would normally get at Costco, but again, I haven't been going, so it was nice to see something kind of similar. It's 100 count. I believe it was like almost $5 for this. 1 thing of Q-tips. Everybody needs to refill their jar in their bathroom. Then I like to use this for the little ones because it does not have any fluoride. It's fluoride free. So mainly for my 15-month-old, 2.5-year-old, 4.5-year-old, mainly them. And then the other kids, majority, use this. So it comes with 3. So that's helpful because one will go in the girls' bathroom, one will go in the boys'. And if you're familiar, I've been keeping the little ones' toothbrushes in the kitchen. So this will go in the kitchen. This is our lotion that we like to use lately. It's a lavender scent, just very calming after a stressful day. Lather up. And then this is what I normally use on my hair and a couple of my other kids. It's just a nice frizz control. And then I bought a shampoo conditioner to match. And then my oldest mainly uses this because she loves wearing her hair up in a ponytail. So that's for her, all the hair product. 1 thing of Listerine. Now what we normally do with this big bottle, everybody pretty much has one. To keep it from like them overusing it and using it properly, I like to just go in and refill their bottle to a portion because again, you know, we can all make mistakes and accidentally spill, but Listerine is not cheap. My oldest daughter needed some deodorant. We kind of prefer the men's deodorant. It's just a nicer smell. And then 2 things of the K-Pods. This is the kind of coffee that my husband and I like to use, medium roast from Starbucks. So I bought 2 because it's 22 count. But if I'm doing this correctly for like every 2 weeks, and just say we have 2 cups of coffee a day, we need 2 of these. So eventually I do plan to go back to Costco, but for now, since I'm still with baby, I don't want to. As you can tell, I'm already out of breath. So I really don't want to travel through Costco land. Now these M&Ms are for Mama Bear. I will be taking these to the hospital. A little trick. I'm going to make a separate video. So if you're interested, stay tuned on what I'm taking to the hospital and find out if I'm a light packer or a heavy packer. But these are going to come with me during the time of labor and then after labor. It's just nice to have a little pick-me-up, so that's what this is for. 2 things of this peanut butter cracker. It comes with 20. I don't want to make peanut butter crackers, so I don't mind buying them. So down here I have a bars of soap. We still have a few downstairs, so I only picked up a little pack this time. And the lady almost packed this with our toothpaste. And if you're familiar, you never want to put bar soap with anything edible because it will be tasting like soap. I learned that the hard way as a teenager. Someone put my gum with soap and I was basically blowing legit bubbles. Then down below here, this is kind of just a few things for me. After baby, I want to have on hand ibuprofen. Right now, if you know, when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to be taking ibuprofen. So normally if I had a headache or something, I'd take like Tylenol. But after I have baby, I'm not big on medicine unless I really need it. I'm all for that. But Tylenol or ibuprofen normally does the job for me. I needed a new razor, so I went ahead and picked this up. And then this little thing is going to come with me to the hospital. It's just a nice thick lotion that I like to have for my hands or feet. This is the eyebrow pencil I use in blonde. And then my mascara, I needed a new one. Mine was kind of getting dried out. And then these I love because instead of using a different sponge that you would like use over and over and over, I forgot the name of it, but I like to buy these ones where you can throw them away and no germs are going back onto your face, because I do not have the time to wash that sponge. So that is Mama's little pile. For my little guys, pretty much my little 3 that I have over here, this is mango and peach, strawberry and banana. These are just yogurt pouches. They come in handy when you have a lot of little ones and they get crabby and you're out and about, or even just at home. Then this one is a mixture. This is mainly for my 15-month-old, but again, my 2.5-year-old always finds her way into it. So I do try to give her different snacks, but she still likes them. So, and then I got this kind and this one, and we also still have more in our cabinet. So this is just like a little fill-in. And then these I have not bought. Normally I just buy the little puffs, but we did buy this in a different taste. I think it was peach, I want to say, flavor. And this is the only one they had on hand today. So I went ahead and bought that. One more thing of formula. We have not gotten him off of this yet. That's a gradual process. We did try to give him milk the other day. And that definitely went through him very quickly. So I don't know if I'm ready to do that just yet. Now, this is a little something. I'll talk more in depth on Pack With Me for the hospital. But these are just little foot things I like to have when I go to the hospital. I like the grips. I don't want to slip, you know, holding the baby or getting up myself. So it comes with 2. And then these are just little outfits I like to wear after I have the baby when I'm in the hospital. So I always get them in a darker color. So it's just nice and stretchy, but very comfortable, easy to nurse, and just easy to maneuver around in with a robe on. So I got them in a couple different styles and sizes. But it's very cozy. And then again, I still wear these when I get back home. They're just very convenient, and I don't feel claustrophobic, but I feel comfortable with, you know, having to wear basically a diaper after you give birth. And then this is just like a short crop top. So it's easy again to nurse with. And then the high up shorts. These I swear by. Now this is a different brand. These are the Jockey brand. And these have been amazing. I've had these kind every time before I give birth. I wear them. All right, and so I always get a bigger size so the baby's not being smushed or anything, but this is really great back support. So I suggest these if you are a new mom or thinking about, you know, being a mom. These are really helpful during pregnancy and after pregnancy. I swear by these, I promise. And it's nice just to have underneath like a dress. They just give you support, your legs aren't rubbing, and they're great. And over here, I had to pick up these. I want to be prepared. We can always make a Target run or anywhere. My husband can go pick it up, but just to have some on hand when I get home so I can be as comfortable as possible. Moving over to Babyland. This is for Dirk's Dino over here. What inspired me were these cute little dinosaurs. And then this is a dinosaur blanket, which is super precious. And then this ointment, which I'm going to use for him once he's born. Wanted to have that on hand. And just a few little outfits. So this is 0 to 3. Again, I don't typically buy newborn either in outfits. So this comes with 3, and I love it because it has the little hand thing. So you don't even have to worry about putting the mitts on or even socks, little booties down there. And I thought this was precious. It has dinosaurs. Now it doesn't have socks or those little mitts, but we still have a ton. Again, you guys, we have 3 other boys. So we are well prepared, but I always buy a few new outfits just for them, for their memory box and for them. And then again, this has the little mitts, really cute dinosaurs, little dinosaur blankets. So these are really precious. I'm going to bring probably 2 to the hospital and leave 1 at home. And then when I get home, I always like to wash everything again. And so normally with like my newborns, I never really have anything that has scent, but I really like this brand. My other kids use Johnson & Johnson lavender, and I don't mind that. But when they're newborn, I really prefer something just more natural, has a little bit more oatmeal in it. We have a baby tub, but the little attachment that normally goes in the tub just has had better days. So I thought I would pick up one of these. Then as he gets bigger, he can still use the whale bathtub. We needed a new one of these mats for our bathroom upstairs for the kiddos. And then I always like to have this on hand when I'm in the hospital, because if I am in a lot of pain and I don't want to get out of the bed, I can at least disinfect my hands so I'm clean for baby. This Aveeno is normally what I purchase. So this is no scent. And then again, no scent in the dryer sheets, no dyes in the softener or laundry detergent. So I'll go ahead and wash everything for him real good, but at least he won't get, red. I think as a new mom,
I bought the baby soap. I think it was like that pink brand you would normally get it like anywhere. You could get it at Walmart or Target, but that still bothered my kids. They're very sensitive. Yes, 1 minute, baby. And then I went ahead and I picked up this breast pump for nursing, and that way I can breastfeed, but in between you get engorged. And so just to have something on hand where I'm not so uncomfortable, which I'm sure all you ladies out there know when you're breastfeeding, it's not the most comfortable thing at the beginning. And over here, I did stop at Tractor Supply to pick up some salt and some dog bone clean things for their teeth. And Mabel's dressed for winter. Are you dressed for winter?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't want winter to come, not yet. So I hope you guys enjoy this haul, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And here's baby. Here's baby. He'll be here soon. So thanks again for your support. Thanks for coming along on this journey called life. And I will see you real soon in my next video. Bye, guys.